on. Let's do it.
So, welcome back to another episode. No, I'm just kidding. Not another episode.
Nine, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh! This is DJ Nasty 305, and we sitting right here live at the Hip Hop Roundtable, baby. Let's get it.
Oh my God, y'all. I'm so excited to have DJ Nasty on here today.
Oh.
Listen, Listen, y'all, I'm so excited. What up, y'all? It's your favorite chica, Frankie Red. Welcome to another episode of the, of course, one and only Hip Hop Roundtable, okay? Today we have an esteemed guest all the way from 99 Jams, Cox Media, or whatever. You've heard him, okay, on the ones and twos. You've probably seen him blaze stages all across the world and the United States, and we are so excited to have him with us today. Y'all say what's up to the one and only, the legendary DJ Nasty.
What's happening?
DJ Nasty, welcome.
How you doing?
I am good. From Tallahassee to Miami.
Yeah.
We in the bitty.
Well, from Miami to Tallahassee, back to Miami.
Right. Okay. So obviously you had to go to the college, but you had to be from somewhere first. So talk about that. I want to. Well, even before we get into it, because look, I'm just ready to interview, get into his story, get into this FAMU, this Rattler journey. Go Rattlers. Okay. Go Rattlers. You know it. But we got to start the show properly. We always start the show with shots. So we're gonna take our cafecito shots. We're taking Jameson today, right?
Okay.
Okay. Let's see.
Now, mind you, I've never drunk Jameson in my life.
What?
So, nah, I never have. So if things start getting a little wild and freaky in here, don't worry. It's gonna be all right. You know,
it's gonna be all right. It's gonna be all right.
Okay.
What
is it? What is it?
I'm gonna give myself the smaller one since you never had it before.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's all love.
See what I did right there? I kind of did the switcheroo.
I think she set me up.
A little bit Nasty. I ain't gonna lie. I was like, that was a little bit of an overpour, but we're gonna make it work.
It's all love.
What do you want to cheers to?
Cheers to life.
Yes, cheers to life.
Life and love.
I love that.
Oh.
It's smooth, just got a little tingle, a little zaza, a little rukatiki-tiki. Hold on. Let me get my water right. Woo, riki-tiki-tiki. You want to start that timer for me, boss?
Whoa, let's go, baby. Woo, yeah.
Oh my God. So, your journey.
We in there.
Has been impeccable, right? From the beginning of your career till now, right? You've done so much, but let's talk about that come up for Randall Floyd, right? Okay. Let's talk about who the makes of DJ Nasty is, right? Who the real Randall Floyd is. So what was your first draw to music as a child?
So when I was a kid, I used to, when I was in school, I used to get on the Metro Rail. I come from down south Miami, or Perrine, to be exact. And my
shout out to Perrine.
Shout out to the P. And my dad was a transit operator. So I would get bus transfers and Metro Rail tickets for free.
Oh, wow.
So
you was up and down.
Yeah, I was everywhere. So what I would do is I get on the train, I go to North Side, which is 79th Street, and I used to go to Flea Market USA. Every weekend never failed. And so I would have $10. I would take $5 and I would buy me a Sugar Hill tape. The newest tape that Uncle Al got, I would get it. And I had $5 more to give me some chicken wings and French fries.
This was a routine.
Every weekend.
You had the budget.
Every Saturday I did it.
I love it.
And the thing is that the chicken and fries are $3. So I had an extra $2 and I would just stash my little money and I'd take them $2, give me some donuts, throughout the week or whatever. And when I would get the tape, I would take the tape, I would go home and I literally would lock myself in my room and I would listen to the tape. Back and forth. Listen, I used to listen to every single thing Al did. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And I grew to admire Al. So Al was like one of the people that really inspired me to get into this thing that I had no clue that I was ever getting into. But Al, I loved Al. Like, Al could never do anything wrong. He was one of those guys, if I ever met him, I'd go to war for him. You know what I'm saying? He was just one of those people. And I never had the opportunity to meet him. But I got so much love and respect for him.
That's dope. And I love that it's even an Uncle Al type of come up inspirational story, because you went from being inspired by Al, but then working with Luke.
Yeah.
Right. And they are obviously, you know,
like
pioneers in Miami.
Yeah.
So what was that transition like for you to now you have this opportunity? You get to work with these artists. You get to work with, you know what I'm saying, DJ Luke, 2 Live Crew. You have all of this in front of you, but you are inspired by the very sound of that person, because I'm sure that Uncle Al and Luke were also, you know,
they were
inspiration to each other.
Al and Luke were peas in a pod. They loved each other. And it's so funny, not even thinking about it and not even trying to manifest that to happen, but it just happening. Because, I mean, I just rep the crib like no other. And the only other person that rep the crib like me is Luke. You know what I'm saying? I mean, shout out to everybody that rep the crib, but I mean, like, really go hard.
Right.
For the crib. And if you don't know, Luke was a DJ way back in the day. He was a DJ. So it almost is like,
I think people forget that. They forget the DJ before the uncle.
Right. So I think Luke probably gravitated to the fact of me just doing my thing as a DJ. And, you know, we I got the utmost love and respect for him. So we just clicked up and boom.
Now, did you learn with like vinyl? Were you actually scratching? And what would you say is the difference from your original way of learning DJing to what it is now?
So when here's a funny story, right? I'm gonna give you the whole gist of how I learned. When I used to buy tapes going to 79th Street, I never had turntables. I never had any equipment. I never had nothing. So when I got to college, I hooked up. There's 3 people I hooked up with. The first guy, his name is DJ Saxwell. I linked up with Saxwell, and the thing I learned from Sax, he was always they called him the mixer. Sax was a guy, he can mix anything. Oil and water, he can mix that. Like, he can mix anything.
And this is who put you on to Fam. So this is like a real come up.
That was the first person who put me in the game.
Yes, I love it.
Saxwell. Then I ended up linking up with DJ Chuck. Now, for a lot of people don't know, they're like, who the hell is DJ Chuck? Well, there's a guy Chuck used to DJ for. His name is Clay D. You ever heard that song, Give Me a Bottle and a Mother, so me and my boys can get what?
You know that song? I'm like, that's my hip hop encyclopedia right there. Shout out to Phoenix.
So Clay D, Chuck used to DJ for Clay D. But Chuck was like the guy. He was the real, as far as like turntablism and all of that, like he was the guy. So when I met Sax put me on to Chuck. And when I met Chuck, at the time I still had no equipment, no records or nothing. Chuck had a whole tool shed full of records. He had his turntable set up in his shed. And you know how people go to the gym and they work out? Well, Chuck used to work out on his turntables.
Oh, wow. And like real organic.
Yeah, like we used to call it a workout. So he'd go in the shed and we work out and, you know, we try little ideas or whatever. And I always told Chuck that I wanted to learn how to DJ. I was always cool, you know, doing the mic thing, and I was just learning from Al. But I never was a guy to touch any turntables. I never had none of that. So Chuck was the one who actually taught me how to play and how to blend records and mix records. That was Chuck. So being around Chuck for so long, when I got to a point where I was like, okay, you know, I'm pretty cool, Chuck introduced me to one of my great friends today, DJ Dimp. At the time, Dimp was like the hottest thing in Florida. Like, he was like the man. He was on the road with Trick, Lil Flip, Juvenile. Like, Dimp was the man. So when I linked up with Dimp, Dimp put me on the plateau and put me on the platform. And that's how my career really started taking off, because of Dimp. So those three guys are really the foundation and the makeup of DJ Nasty.
Mm-hmm. And obviously you have all these different people that played a different role. What was that transition like going from being an MC to a DJ? Was that something you did on your own, or was somebody like, hey man, you'll be good at this?
Nah, it was just something I wanted to learn. Just something I wanted to do. And that's just me. That's just naturally.
And you picked it up on your own. You just started practicing.
That's just naturally in my DNA.
Working out. He started working out.
Yeah, I'm not a complacent individual. So it's like when I learn something or I feel like I've mastered something, it's like I want something else. And the something else at that moment in time was me learning how to get on these turntables. And it was straight vinyl. No CDs, no none of that. It was all vinyl. And I was broke and I didn't have any vinyl. So I used to borrow Chuck vinyl. So anytime I had a gig or I got booked for a gig, I would always use Chuck records. And when I wanted to work out, I worked out on Chuck stuff.
That's dope. And that's great because, you know, the saying, they say it takes a village. For you, it literally took a village in 1,000%. Order for you to become this, you know, DJ Nasty person that we know and love today.
1,000%.
Where did DJ Nasty, the name, come from? Because I'm like, every time I come in terms with Nasty, he's so nice. He's so pristine. I don't see you, like, a nasty person to me on brand would be like Plies. Like, Plies is like nasty. You feel me? Like, but I don't. Boosie is nasty. Cardi B, you know, these sexual people, but I don't get that from you. So where did nasty come from?
So there was so shout out to my cousin Jerome. He had a football jersey, and on the back of the jersey it said Dr. Nasty. Right. So when I went to fam,
making nasty,
I brought the jersey with me. And I wore the jersey to, this is how I met Saxwell. I wore the jersey to the club. Well, one thing about Saxwell is not a guy that talks on the mic. And with my background messing around and listening to Al and trying to figure things out, or, you know, just studying Al, when I got to fam and I met Sax, I was like, man, that could be my thing. Like, let me get on this mic. You do your thing on the table and let me just get on the mic and I'll take this thing to the roof. And sure enough, the first time me and Sax linked up, he didn't know me, I didn't know him. I just got on the mic and I'm just doing my thing, 1-2 step going in. So as I'm leaving the club or leaving the party, Sax didn't know my name. And I turned around, I'm walking away and he says, hey, Dr. Nasty. Dr. Nasty. And I'm like, there's only one Dr. Nasty and that's me.
Right on the back of your jersey.
So he was like, yo, what's your name? And I was like, I ain't really got no DJ name. He's like, nah, we'll call you Dr. Nasty. So I was like, all right, that's what it is then. So I ran with that for a minute. Then I'm like, nah, I don't know about this doctor thing. I'm not a doctor. Like
right. People work hard for a doctor. Yeah, you're like, I ain't trying to get in them arguments.
That's not my thing. So I dropped doctor and just substituted doctor for DJ.
Any reason for DJ and maybe not like MC? Because that's always something I'm curious about, why people choose one over the other.
I just, I just saw Sax DJing. And I was like, okay, that's DJ Saxwell. I was like, well, I'm DJ Nasty.
Even though you were an MC.
Right.
And that I see that happens a lot and it's interchangeable the other way too. Like people could say MC whatever, but there'll be a DJ.
Right.
So is there an actual, like, so we could break that taboo? Is there a rule on that or is it just a preference?
Nah, I mean, whatever your preference is. I mean, whatever your vibe is. You know what I'm saying? There's no set thing. You know, I don't even have to be DJ. I could just be nasty if I want to be.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Which I think people do kind of recognize you as without DJ.
A lot of people just say, yo, what's up, nasty? And I'm like, what they do? Like, it ain't, it don't matter what you call me. I don't. You're
going to respond to it. Well, I guess when you break down the letters, right, you're all of it because you are a master of ceremony. And you are a disc jockey.
Right.
So you doing it all.
I do it all.
Right. So he's a MC DJ.
Yeah, you can say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, nasty.
The whole alphabet.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't matter. It's all love.
So I want to talk about your journey with 2 Live Crew, right? Because obviously you just had a big moment. We just came back from the BET Awards, right? This weekend that just passed. And I want to talk about, you know, you obviously being one of the, you know, DJs that actually was able to tour with the full Two Live crew, you know, before the passing of one of the members.
Yep.
And now they're being recognized at the BET Awards. They have this tribute. I almost said Dr. Luke. DJ, you know what I'm saying? Uncle Luke was also being recognized. Yep. What did that feel like? Because I don't know if you noticed, but that's something that only you got.
Yeah. And, you know, I don't even think about it, but now that we're talking about it,
he's thinking about it. Bing, 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 bing.
I was actually the last official DJ of the Two Live crew before One passed.
Right. That's a big deal.
Yeah, it's a humongous deal. And that's historic.
Did that cross your mind while you were on stage? Or did you feel or maybe in your prayer, in your meditation, in your thought, anything?
When I get on that stage, it's all business. Like I don't know what I be thinking about. But y'all need to see the way he ran across that stage. That's what you need to see.
It's
all business. Like when I get on that stage, it's business. I don't think about nothing. I mean, whatever happened, but it's 1,000% business. But I kind of don't think about it. But now that we're talking about it, it is wow. Like I'm really the last guy ever.
I'm telling you, that is such a cool. And when Phoenix told me that, I had to kind of reflect on that a little bit because I didn't realize that was the case.
I never thought about it.
Yeah,
that's wow. I got to drink some water for that.
Listen, we need a plaque for this man just for that, right? I think one of the things that don't really get talked about, and I'd love your insight on this as a DJ. People don't really talk about, Luke's contribution to hip hop, where obviously the parental advisory and all of that. You know, there was cases in courts, and because of him, we could literally curse, in our records.
Yeah,
as a DJ, what did that kind of do for music? Did it make it, would you say it made it worse? Would it made it better, more provocative?
There is no hip hop if it ain't for Uncle Luke. Straight up. There is no hip hop. Like you have the old New York style of hip hop, and that was just for that region.
I feel like Luke made it fun.
Luke fought for the entire world to say whatever it is they wanted to say. And if it's not for him, there is no hip hop. So for the people who don't give Luke his flowers, y'all are haters.
Right.
Because he gave everybody in this industry the opportunity to say whatever it is that they wanted to say and artistically say it. So, I mean, you can't do nothing but respect and give the man what he has rightfully deserved. And a lot of people have not given him the flowers that he has deserved, because technically, if you want to be real about it, he is one of the godfathers of hip hop.
Absolutely. And I think that's super dope that, there was a tribute made. Obviously, he was able to perform 50 years of hip hop at BET. But hopefully, in the coming years.
I don't think it was enough.
Right. That's what I was about to say. Hopefully in the coming years, it's an icon award, because I think that's the highest level you could get at the BET Awards.
I mean, he got one at the BET Hip Hop Awards when they did it in Miami.
Okay.
He got it.
Oh, wow. That's
a Lifetime
appropriate.
Achievement Award. But I think on that particular stage, the BET Awards, I think
that's separate, right?
Yeah,
that needs its own recognition.
Yeah, he deserves that.
Absolutely. I agree.
I think he deserves more. It's Uncle Luke we talking about. And I ain't just saying it because I'm from the crib, and I ain't just saying it because I'm from Miami. I'm saying it because I mean it.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just keeping it real. Like,
no, it's true. Yeah. And that's why I wanted to bring that up, because it's a conversation that kind of goes under the radar.
1,000%.
But it's an important conversation, because we literally wouldn't be able to say nothing, right? If it was, or even the things you're really feeling, it doesn't even have to be profanity, right? Like he really allowed for freedom of speech to be a thing in music.
The man went to jail for hip hop. The man got banned in the USA for hip hop.
What they call like a martyr. It's almost like he was a martyr for hip hop, right?
Like literally, like he was the whooping child for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? And look at it today, 50 years later. Look at it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's dope.
Salute to Uncle Luke.
Yes, I love it. And obviously we'll talk a little bit more about, your legacy and all of the work if you've done. But I definitely would love to talk about some of the artists that you worked with, right? You worked with a vast variety. You got Field Mob, you got Lloyd, you got Juvenile, you got Trick, you got Trina. Shout out to the morning show that you guys also did, a few years back. Yeah. Now you're an assistant director at 99 Jams. There's been so many transitions to DJ Nasty. And I'm not going to ask you who was your favorite artist to work with. I don't want you to get no smoke out there. But what would you say is one of your favorite moments, and with what artist throughout your career? So we're talking to like
it's been so
it's
many
a lot of artists.
It's been so many moments. It's been so many artists. There isn't one in particular. I think the one moment that really sticks out of my career is when we did the BET Hip Hop Awards back in 2017. And I was able to DJ for Luke, Trick, Trina, Khaled, Disco Rick, and Flo Rida, and Mr. Mix from the Two Live Crew. All one, and Rick Ross. Shout out to Rick Ross. I forgot about Ross. All it's
like the whole Miami team.
All in one time on one stage. For me to be a part of that, that's probably one of the biggest things I ever did in my career.
That is beautiful. Have you ever, I'm just curious, as a Latina who's a fan of Pitbull, have you ever worked with Pitbull?
Yeah, I actually have. Shout out to Pitt, shout out to Big Teach, shout out to Planet Pitt. Yeah, like, I don't work with everybody. Like, as far as Miami is concerned, everybody. Like,
and even outside of Miami, your portfolio is crazy.
I mean, it is. It's so many artists, I don't even keep track, because for me, this thing is not about accolades for me. This thing is just about moving the culture forward. I'm just all about the culture. Whatever accolades come, much love. I appreciate it, but I don't care about none of that. I really don't. Like, I got plaques and I never put none of that stuff up.
You enjoy putting in the work.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? And I appreciate all the flowers and all the love, but I don't care about none of that.
I think it's interesting too, because I think when you do so much, it's kind of hard to pinpoint a moment. So for you to say, that moment, it just kind of brings it back to, like you said, bringing it back to the crib, bringing it back to the house where everything kind of started, you know what I'm saying, for you. Not just being from Perrine, but also working with these artists that are also homegrown.
Yeah, I mean, again, the name of the game, each one teach one. And my main man, Dewberry, rest in peace to Dewberry, he taught me that. And shout to Walt Love, shout to Crunch One, shout to all the DJs that I ever worked with, Funk Master Ali. I mean, I can keep going for days, but growing up in that particular camp, DWO, shout out to Woody Wood, Lil D, that whole camp, that was the name, that was the motto, each one teach one. And I never forgot that. You know what I'm saying? I never forgot that. I can't forget it. Because
you still teaching.
Yeah.
And you still reaching.
Yeah, I mean, that's what it is, so.
I love it. Listen, y'all, don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. Enjoy these commercials, okay? We're going to get into it a little bit more with DJ Nasty. And in case y'all didn't know, he's also the assistant, program director at 99 Jam. So we're going to talk a little bit about radio teens right here on the Phoenix Hip Hop Roundtable. Don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. This is your favorite chica, Frankie Red. Oh, and by the way, I heard that my co-host is now in the building. Big shout out, to Fat Man. Y'all gonna see him soon. Keep it locked.
Hey, what's happening, y'all? It's DJ Nasty 305. Make sure you check out my interview on the Phoenix TV, all right? Make sure the Phoenix TV, not the Asia, not the Africa, the Phoenix TV on YouTube. Make sure you check out my interview, because we're gonna talk about a whole lot of stuff. And gotta give a big salute to Video Mix. Shout out to Video List. Make sure you sit down and turn this thing all the way up. Channel 11, Video Mix, bless up to you. We definitely appreciate you. And man, I'm just saying, like, we're going to have a lot of fun today. Just like, subscribe, comment on that YouTube channel. And of course, you got to follow me, right? So follow me everywhere. Instagram, Snapchat, Christian Mingle. Doesn't matter. Follow me everywhere at DJ Nasty 305. And make sure you also follow at The Phoenix Mag, all right? Get there. Let's get it popping. Oh!
Get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. You can get with this, or you can get with that. I think you get with this, because this is
another episode. Welcome back to our next segment right here at the Phoenix Hip Hop Roundtable. Y'all make some noise for my co-host, the one and only Fat Man.
Fat Man in the building. Fat Man. Man.
What it would have been is this boy Solo, the NHS neighborhood superstar, better known as Fat Man Hot Dogs in the building.
Yeah, and also comedian Fat Man. If you
Comedian
like
Fat Man, all
great
that good
comedy,
stuff.
check out one of his comedy shows. Just saying.
Fat Daddy if you're nasty.
It's shocking for me. I can't wait to see you drink this shot.
Okay, let's do it.
Go ahead and take your shot. So y'all already know how we do. If you curse here at the Phoenix Hip Hop Roundtable, or if your phone rings, got to take a shot. Go ahead, Nasty. Oh, and Nasty
they made
made
me
a
take
special
another shot.
request that our co-host, Third Mike, that he takes an extra shot for being late. So
Shout out to Jules for giving her the nickname.
listen,
Third Mike.
it's over for you forever. When I get my big break, I'm gonna be like, I know who I want my third mic to be. Y'all good? You good over there? Ooh, I don't know. Is it doing a little dance?
Oh yeah.
Good over there. Ooh.
Okay.
All right, y'all. So this is how this is gonna go down. So both of you have these buzzers, okay? You need to have hands off the table completely. No hands, no shoulders, no elbows.
That's what she said.
No fingers, no nothing.
That's what she said.
Okay, so no hands on the table. So what you're gonna do is I'm gonna ask you a question, okay? And when I ask you this question, first person to buzz and answer and give us the most thorough response is going to win. The person that doesn't has to pay the penalty, okay? And Phoenix is going to be our judge if, there's a better response between the two. Because I have to be a little bit impartial. Are you ready? Let me see you hit your buzzer. Yeah, let's get it popping. All right. So both of these esteemed gentlemen are DJs. So your first question is a DJ question. Do you rather DJ at the club or DJ at the strip club? Who was that? Nasty?
Mine didn't go off, but I hit the button first.
Okay, go ahead.
I personally would rather DJ at the club. At the club, 1,000%. Strip clubs are like boring to me.
Really?
Super boring.
Why is that?
Well, when I first got back to Miami,
I got it.
one of the few places that I used to DJ at wasn't a strip club. And I want to say at that moment in time, the strip club was just, hey, you play a song, you talk, ha, 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 ha. And, I think in my era, I kind of revolutionized the strip club where it turned into a party more than just adult entertainment. I feel like I'm one of the guys that helped revolutionize that.
Because
So
it used
now-
to just be watch the dancers, but
Right,
now it's a
just watching
vibe.
girls, you throw a little bit of money, I play a song, play another song, and that was it. But now it's more of a party thing.
Right.
So now, you get into the groove, the girls get into the groove with you, but the bad thing about that is you lose the adult entertainment experience. You lose that. So that made me lose my fire for
Strip clubs.
So
Are you still DJing in strip clubs today?
I make a guest appearance.
Okay, here and there,
Yeah,
very sprinkled. Like what would
That
you
bag
say,
gotta be
Solo?
right.
That bag gotta be right. The pun.
Nah, I'm with her with the club.
All right, so
Club always, like he said, strip clubs. When I first started doing strip clubs, they was actually able to request songs. So they'll be like, I want this song. They do a 3-4 songs and be like, all right, and you have to go with their vibe. But now you, like he said, it's a party now. You can party. They gonna party with you. You actually make how you kind of shift the club into how you want it to go now. Or the strip club, same thing. You shift it. So I like
you
the club.
control the vibe.
Control the vibe.
All right, so this is for our loser. So this is your penalty right
I
here.
didn't lose. I agreed.
No, it's okay, but he beat you to the buzzer, my darling. So
I agreed.
you're the loser. Here you go. No, I'm putting your hand.
Oh.
So you have a white jelly bean. Let's see. Pop it in there.
No, we ain't not doing that.
Is it?
Open your palm.
Nah.
Open your
Really? Dang, baby. Yeah, you get 2 just for trying to cheat.
Okay.
You get 2 just for trying to cheat. Let's see what you got. You got a white one with some colors. Is it birthday cake
It's birthday
or is
cake.
it dirty dishwater?
Birthday cake.
Okay, lucky you. Here's your second one for trying to cheat.
But I ain't even eat the first one. Come on, man. Man, come on, man.
Man, listen. What you gotta say? You gotta take one at a time.
cake. I gotta take one at a time.
Yeah, we gotta discover the flavors. Dirty dishwater or birthday cake. Oh, dirty dishwater. You ain't even gotta say it. You ain't even gotta say it, bro. You ain't even gotta say it. Can I get a dump cup? Let me get a dump. Look at you.
No,
Let me get a dump cup.
that's like a rotten egg or something.
Oh, shit. Oh, there is rotten egg flavor too. Rotten egg, but it didn't look like that's the color you got. So if my man got rotten egg, all right, here's your second one. But yo, poor baby. Can I get a dump cup, DJ? I mean,
What could this
production.
be? Matter of fact-
Another one, just for in case. All right, this is your dump cup.
That didn't add.
Oh Lord! All right, did you have buttered popcorn or another rotten egg? You had 2 rotten eggs.
Yeah.
Oh my god! Oh my god! I am so happy to host this show because let me tell you, I don't think I
Next question, dog. Next question.
Right. Be quick with your hands.
my God,
I'm rooting for
bruh.
you, partner. I'm rooting for you, yo. All right, here we go.
get
Next
2 of
question.
them.
This question is between. I'm gonna let you get a drink of water if I ask.
No, I don't want nothing going my throat. I'd rather just
I'm gonna give you a chance.
pause.
I'm gonna give you a chance. All right, here we go. So this is in between 2 individuals. Are we going with Benji Brown or Marvin Dixon? Dang, Nasty got you got, bro.
This is tough.
Very.
Because they're my brothers, both of them. But I got to ride with Marvin Dixon. I got to.
Why?
And that's his OG. That's his OG legendary. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's OG legendary. You can't go wrong ever in life. Go wrong with Marvin Dixon. That's my brother.
Yeah.
You say Marvin Dixon too?
I like Marvin Dixon. I like him.
He look, he trying to save himself from not eating enough.
No, I like him. We did the Tank and Monica. I was the DJ for Tank and Monica. They came down here one year and he was the host. And we, like, from the beginning, we was like, damn, we were running it. So it was kind of cool.
That's
But
dope.
Marvin Dixon, cool.
Right, what ain't cool is this
Oh, freak.
jelly bean.
Yeah.
Yo, almost.
Man.
All right,
Oh
let's see
my
what color you
God.
gonna get. Oh, you got blue. This might be a good thing. Yeah, because either one is gonna be okay. Let's see. Is it, you gotta taste it, then I'll announce it, bro. You know how this goes. Is it berry blue? You ain't eating it.
I am.
Okay. Is it berry blue or toothpaste? Good. Freshen that breath. Right. The rotten egg was killing them.
That toothpaste nasty's too.
What? I like the toothpaste. Sometimes I eat it like a little mint if I ain't got no gum.
Damn, what's the next question? You got Come on,
Lord,
man.
he's like, come on, Frankie, give me the speed round or something. All right, here we go. This is between 2 artists. Trick or Rick Ross? Go ahead.
I won.
by a millisecond. Go ahead. DJ Solo the NHS.
This is a hard one. But I'm gonna go with. Oh man. I'm gonna go with. I like Trick.
Oh, you know that? Yeah. Why Trick?
Cause you ain't gotta nominate me. Cause damn it, I love this. But Trick is Trick, man. Both of them really, really good artists. They from Miami. Both of them rep the crib. Real, like thorough. You know you know they from Miami. Like everybody know people from New York, but you know when you think of Miami, you gonna think of Trick, Ross, Trina. You gonna think of Luke. You gonna think of them. They gonna come in that foundation of music of hip hop down here. So I'm just gonna go with Trick. I like them.
For legendary
For
purposes.
legendary purpose, yeah.
I got
like
you.
them.
I love
like
it.
'em.
Nasty, who would you say?
You can't even pick because they both are.
Automatic loser. I love it.
Nah, you can't pick. Let's just think about it for a minute. Trick got 8 albums, right? 6 gold, 2 platinum,
Look,
right?
a
Ross-
10.
I didn't even know that.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
Wow.
But see,
I've
he
seen
got
the
stacks.
accomplishments at Sundays, but I ain't never processed it like that. That's dope.
Let's think of 6 gold albums, 2 platinum albums, right? Ross got, I think, 2 platinums. I don't know how many golds he got, but I think he got 10 9 or 10 studio albums. Like, lyrically, ain't no comparison. Zero comparison.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm not gonna put my foot in my mouth and pick any one of them. I'm picking them both.
So for that, and because you were slower, you lost. But that's a very beautiful answer.
Very beautiful. You feel me, y'all?
Very beautiful answer.
Was the first.
So I need a beautiful jelly bean.
So
Yeah,
we.
you
I
need a-
hope.
oh, you got a colorful one. Okay, let's see what you got here.
Man, I hope that's a dirty dish water or
All
something.
right, so he has a pinkish one. So let's see. Are you eating?
Go ahead. No, don't.
Yeah, you gotta eat it first. Strawberry banana smoothie. That don't look like a strawberry banana smoothie face. Dead fish. Barf. Or peach.
I think a strawberry banana.
Oh, lucky you.
What my ISO?
Yo, you got some bad luck. He just got some bad luck. That's the luck of the jelly bean.
No,
You
we
don't know
got
if you're
one
gonna
more,
get
bro. We got another one,
a
right?
good flavor. Yes. You don't know if you're gonna get a good flavor or a bad flavor. All right, here we go. Next question. This is between two.
Bro, I don't care what the hell says. I'm finna.
This is between two labels. Are we going with Cash Money or No Limit? Who was
It was a
that?
tie.
Who was that?
That was a tie.
Pause. That pause got you.
Yeah.
Just because of that pause. You were going first.
We can't
You know
wait
what?
to go back in the footage.
Rewind.
Pause.
He's flying
Because you know
free.
why? Because she said Cash Money, and then I waited for the other one because it ain't nobody that can go against Cash Money to me, but No Limit.
Oh wow!
But go ahead, keep going.
No, those are the choices.
But he won. Go ahead.
Nah, go ahead.
Nah, you hit the buzzer.
Okay. I was just with Master P over the weekend, so shout out to Master
Okay.
P. Master P is an icon, right? Mm-hmm. But if we're talking about labels and we're talking about records, there's no way you disrespect Cash Money like that.
Right.
No way.
Yeah.
Impossible.
Yeah, Drake's catalog is just too
I mean-
crazy.
I mean,
Nicki's
Drake by
catalog,
himself.
Wayne's catalog is
Wayne
crazy.
by himself.
Just those three people right there. It's
Nicki
like,
Minaj.
Yeah, that's what I'm
You know what I'm
saying.
saying? Like-
Nicki, Drake, and Wayne are carrying it.
No Limit was the label that put hip hop on another, that exposed Southern hip hop. Mm-hmm. No Limit did that. But we're talking about legacy and leaving marks in the industry. We're not finna disrespect Cash Money. That's not finna happen.
Ain't nobody.
Not gonna happen.
Cash Money.
Production, are we giving it to, are we giving a jelly bean
I used to wear
Solo?
tees, bows, and reeds.
They
to Cash
agreed
Money.
and they kind of hit the buzzer
You
at the
feel-
same time. I think they're both safe.
All right, this is what I'm going to say.
Okay.
Oh, come on.
They both agree on the same thing.
I agreed the first time I had to eat this shit.
It should go.
Nah, you were still slower the first time though.
No, that's what.
Penalty because
He was not faster. Okay.
I'm agreeing. I'm agreeing.
All right. Bowling. All right, here we go.
So what? I gotta get one.
Yeah.
like you said, you agreeing. So you don't really have a debate.
Look, Lucky, you.
I have a debate there. Fuck that.
Oh, wait. Say it, nasty. Oh.
Forget that.
Where's your shot glass?
Shot that.
Where's your shot? Oh,
I think I spit it in
he
it.
showed it.
I'm not putting nothing in here.
Listen,
I got another one.
you ain't got enough. Oh.
Oh man.
Capacito
That's what I needed as a dump cup. So you're gonna keep that as your dump cup. This is your brand new shot glass.
Capacito.
That's right.
Man.
It's DJ Nasty being super cultured for me.
Oh yeah. Now I like Latin women. You know, I've never been with a Latin woman ever in my life.
No, we the best in the words of DJ Khaled.
Listen, I'm afraid of Latin
Don't
women.
listen. We nice.
Be
I know
very,
y'all
very
spicy.
afraid.
Nah,
But we're very loving.
Nah, Latin
Real
women.
spicy, though.
Latin women very freaky, but I'm nervous because like I don't know how much freak I mean I'm a freak, but I don't
He's
know how much
DJ
freak I can
Nasty.
take. Don't get it twisted. Don't get it twisted.
What's keeping you from dating a Latina?
None.
Let me call my Latina friends real quick.
Yeah, call her. Hola, mami, ¿cómo está?
That boy bilingual.
DJ Nasty
Nah,
single,
no,
ready to
I'm
mingle.
trilingual.
Trilingual.
Yeah.
Oh, what
That's what's
languages
up.
you speak? English, Spanglish, and
Nah,
what
I'm
else?
just willing to try anything. That's it.
I love. He's
You feel me?
trilingual.
Yeah, trilingual.
All right, let's get your trilingual jelly bean. Here you go. Drink that first for cursing on this here show.
Nah, I want to see what that. I want to give me the
Oh,
jelly
you gonna
beans.
clean it up? All right, let's
Yeah.
see. You gonna either have berry blue or toothpaste again. Yeah, not that bad. That's a little bit good. Berry blue or toothpaste again?
No, it's berry blue.
Okay. Hallelujah. You a little bit of
Toothpaste.
it's toothpaste. He
How
came
can I
at
get
the
both of
back
them?
end like, dang. Dang. That's Jameson.
Well, how the heck?
They got you, bro.
We got one more.
Yeah.
Last one.
Yes. We actually got two more. All right, here we go. Fashion sense. Are we going with Rolex or Take One?
That's strip clothes, my nigga.
Oh, why you ain't put that in my
I
notes?
think she should take a jelly bean.
You should take a shot.
A shot.
Beat up.
And they call it Rolex no more.
I ain't know that. I do know about Club Rolex. Never
Yeah.
knew about the other club.
What it is?
Well, so
What
he still. I will
Okay.
take a shot for being misinformed. You
Let's
should
do
take
it.
a shot for not prepping me right. And go ahead, DJ Nasty. Since we passing out shots, you're the only one that don't got to take one.
That's right.
Oh,
But
that's one.
we're saying fashion, or we talking strip
No,
club?
we're
No,
talking
strip club.
strip clubs. I was misinformed.
Okay,
Yeah,
so
strip
you said
club.
take one or what?
Or
Rolex.
Rolex.
1,000% no
Rolex.
other. What? Are you serious?
Yeah, I was thinking the
Take
same thing.
one.
I don't even know that. place.
Hands down.
Might be the first time.
Which take one?
The little, the real,
The
take
real
one.
take. Okay.
The real take one.
Okay,
Take
'cause that's
one.
not-
When I was in take one.
Okay, not
when
not.
me,
Okay.
Sam Sneak, Big Will, bless
Okay.
up the Big Will. The real take one.
Okay, that's why I say which one. Cause they got the other take one that's in what's the name
I
right
ain't
now.
got nothing to do with that.
Okay,
We're talking about the
yeah.
real take one.
The real take one.
79th Street.
Yeah.
Shot
You know, I
Sam
feel
Sneak.
so young.
The big, no.
Because the only thing I know
Now you
about
gotta
the
take a shot
real.
for feeling young. You gotta take a shot.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna take a shot for being
Yeah.
misinformed. Come here,
Yeah,
give me your
the
shot
real,
glass
the
too.
real take
for
one.
ill notes.
You feel me?
1,000%.
over the old Death Trap Rolex.
Yeah.
What? Okay.
I got to
See, I'm in the conversations of the real KOD or the new KOD, which is the old Babylon. I don't know what y'all talking about. So I feel very informed right now.
So you don't know about the old KOD?
No, I do. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, okay.
Those are the conversations that I know, but
Okay.
the take one, I don't know what that is.
Okay,
How
call
old
So-
are you?
I just turned 30. My
Oh.
birthday was literally 3 weeks ago.
30.
30.
Did you do a lot of freaky stuff for your birthday?
I did a lot of amazing things for my birthday.
no.
I'm a poet, so I featured a lot for my
No,
birthday.
did you do freaky stuff for your birthday?
You know what I'm saying? In my mind, in my brain, with my hands or whatever.
So 3 weeks ago, that puts you you're a Gemini.
I am a Gemini, yes.
Oh. Okay. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Yeah, Dominican,
Freak.
Italian,
Oh, yeah, you real crazy.
Freak.
Gemini.
Gemini.
I will not be judged
You know,
That's
for my
two
sexual
sides.
innuendos and preferences.
you know, Gemini are bipolar. You know that?
Yes, two sides.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, I like everything in twos, though. You know what I'm saying? Even like my sexuality, like being bisexual, and look at you.
Yeah.
I don't mean it like that.
I'm
Y'all
just
let me
looking,
just
you
take
know.
this here shot. I
I'm
said
just saying,
too
you do got
much.
two DJs
No, but
right here. I'm just saying.
Since you like them in two.
Twos, you feel me?
No, I just like
two black
I like,
men.
I
I'm
like
just saying,
symmetry.
you know.
I like symmetry. I like symmetry. I'm a symmetry person. So when things balance out, yeah, like
so you
I like
know,
to be in
that
the
sound like
middle.
That's like a nice segment. I'm just saying.
I do. I really do. Like
See,
I have
that's a nice
equal.
one.
I believe I have an equal sense
Two
of like
DJs,
my
one host.
spiciness and my sweetness.
So you rather 2 women or 2 men? Or does it matter?
They having a whole other conversation.
No, this is part of the show.
Yeah, it's part of the show. Go ahead.
I would probably prefer 2 women because 2 men is painful. They might break stuff. I don't know if I want to be broken like that.
So you prefer 2 women?
Yeah, 2 women.
Or a man and a woman?
Right. Because 2 men just sounds like a lot. But,
Never know.
if it happens,
Depending on how much Jameson may be.
drinking. As I'm drinking this
You say
shot.
depend on how much Jameson.
So we've changed the name of the show from the Hip Hop Roundtable to the Freak Shop.
Right, to the freaky
Hosted
deaky.
by me.
No,
DJ
let's go.
Nasty 305,
Listen, y'all,
We got
don't
hot
go
dog.
nowhere.
yeah,
Hot dog.
fat man,
Hot dog.
fat daddy.
He said he has the hot dog.
Yeah.
So, for all the ladies who has the bun, he's got the hot
He got the dog.
Yeah,
he got
right.
the dog for your buns.
But we don't care about the buzzer.
That's-
Shout out to our sponsor,
that's-
Video Mix. We'll be back. I mean, we can keep going. I mean,
Yeah, we'll be.
All of that. All right, here we go. So I got one more for y'all. One more. And I think I know, one of these people's answer. So we going with DJ Khaled or Uncle Al? Like, come on, why would you even set
Uncle
him
who?
up like that?
I mean, like we know.
Uncle Al.
Uncle Al or DJ Khaled?
I mean, let's be for real.
Yeah, like
I ain't finna say nothing.
Khaled is my brother. I'm signed to We the Best. Actually, that's my brother forever.
oh wow, what a conflicting question.
But I mean, Khaled to tell you himself. I mean, it's Uncle Al.
Uncle Al all day, 15th
day.
Avenue, Poker Bean Project. Yeah, I represent. You feel me? Represent to the
Okay,
Phillies.
look,
You
he
feel me?
proud. He wearing it on his chest.
Yeah, you got for real.
I love
That's what
that.
it is.
And I just want to chime in real quick on your story that you shared about Uncle Al. I love that you can vividly walk us through what that looked like for you to actually walk to the store, buy the fries, buy the, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Get the soda
Al.
or whatever.
Yeah,
like
no,
that
I-
was so
listen, I went-
cinematically said in my mind.
I went to 79th Street every single. I went to USA every Saturday. Never failed. I never missed a Saturday. Only time I missed a Saturday if I was playing football or something. Other than that, every single Saturday, I go to the flea market. I walk the whole flea market to find a new Uncle Al tape. I had to find it. When I found it, I spent my $5. I get right back on the train.
Mandatory.
Oh no, it's a must. And I'm like rushing the train so I can get home, so I can lock myself in a room and just.
These kids will
literally-
never know. These kids will never
Man,
understand. Like
listen.
now they sit by the TV and wait for 12 o'clock for music videos to drop on YouTube, from the comfort of their home or tablet or phone screen. They don't get that same experience. Like
But that's,
even
but that's in the DJ game too. Like a lot of these DJs don't get the experience of understanding what an exclusive record is. Because every record is so available on YouTube.
Oh
or
my God.
SoundCloud or all the streaming platforms. It's
Easy.
Like back in the day when I was on my come up, when there was records that I couldn't find, I had to fly to New York. Literally, I would fly to New York. I would go to Brooklyn, this place called Beach Street. And at Beach Street, they would have this machine and it would press these records. And what they called them back in the day, they called them white labels. The white labels you can never find. Those are songs that, like, Pull Out the Stick, prime example, right? Pull Out the Stick, you'll never ever find it in life. Never. You never find it on a CD, you never find it anywhere. That's a song you have to go to New York, go to Beach Street, and they have to press it on a piece of vinyl for you.
so that's that. Those songs are also not like streamable. They're not on platforms like Spotify or
Back in the day,
or Apple or
none of that
nothing?
stuff
No.
existed.
right back in the day. But I'm saying
Yeah.
now. Could you find those songs
I mean,
now?
yeah, you
Find
can
them
find
now.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just saying, back in the day, you couldn't find none of those records.
Wow.
Or any of those type of records. So literally, you had to fly to New York, and they would press those white labels for you. And like, you be the only one in the country with the white labels. Like, yo, where the hell?
Wow,
you
what a
find
history lesson. Don't think because he is in story time, I forgot about your jelly bean, baby.
What the fuck? I ain't had no jelly. I mean,
Ooh-wee.
what the heck? I didn't have a jelly
Oh
bean.
my God, because he beat you to the buzzer. You want to explain the rules to our good sir over
No,
here,
but
Phoenix?
I agree though. I agree. Uncle Al, you feel me? Like, I'm not old enough to know
So
about
do you
the
want a
beach
jelly
streets
bean
and
or
the,
two shots? It's your choice.
If I get a jelly bean, I say I take a shot.
Yeah.
Take 2 shots.
Or you could take two jelly
Nah,
beans.
give me a jelly bean. No, just give me a jelly bean and a shot.
Okay, perfect. let's do the combo meal.
Yeah,
Let's do the
I
combo
ain't-
meal.
I love this show.
See the-
Ah, we got that
If
on
I'm-
tape. Yes, sir. What you doing? Don't
that's
be
a jelly bean, okay.
Yeah, just touching my stuff.
what year did Uncle Al pass?
Same year as 9/11,
Oh,
2020.
wow.
Oh, that's 2001.
2001.
Okay.
Where's your shot glass, my darling?
I was
This
in
one?
11th grade when he passed.
Yeah, 2000.
So I was in 11th grade. Yeah, but my mom, they grew up in Sugar Hill. You feel me? Like, she used to babysit Uncle Al. When he first used to set up. And I grew up. I know now. I grew up with his nephew, so they was really calling him Uncle Al. Like, that's Uncle Al. Yeah, Cotton. His sisters and stuff. So I was like, oh,
I think
shit,
his
Uncle Al.
son is a DJ.
His son,
Yeah, because I've
Uncle Al
worked with his
Jr..
son before.
Al.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Lil
Lil
Al.
Al, matter of
He
fact-
was a DJ, and I was his MC for an event, and I just couldn't believe the energy, And he said it on the mic, like, shout out to my daddy, like I get this from my daddy, like that's his,
Yeah.
almost like a part of his
Yeah, Lil Al,
branding and
he
his
good.
slogan.
Yeah, he cool people.
He's
cool
awesome.
People.
He
Cool
me and
people.
Lil Al- so me and Lil Al got cool. I used to be when I still do, but I always show love to when Al's birthday and when he passed, the day he passed. And I just do these tributes and I go so crazy. And what I would do, I would rip stuff off YouTube and I would play it. Like I play a little insert where Al used to say certain things. And just so happened Pitbull and Luke did a tribute, and I ripped the whole tribute. And I play it live on the air. And Al mom heard it. And I was able to meet his mom. I was able to meet Lil Al and a lot of people in his family. So Al really, he meant something to me. And that's the only thing in my life that I just wish I could have done, which is say what's up to him. If I ever had the opportunity to do it, like, I'd have been.
Does his son know that you feel this way?
1,000%.
Oh,
Me and his son like this.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, we like this.
Tell Lil Al Frankie Red said was good.
My dog
Drink
like
this
that.
and eat
You know,
this.
do something, with him. He be at the not fatty crab, the crazy crab, letting it, get loose, you feel me?
Yes, he does.
Yeah, so
Oh, crazy crap. That's like the you know, it's funny.
hangout
First
spot
time
on
I saw it.
Thursday.
Yeah, first time I saw it, I was like,
We coming to holler at you.
did
like,
Krabby Krab open up a knockoff or something? Like, that's the first time I ever saw
There's
that
a couple
name.
of crabs out here, but I want to see
Right.
what this is, what this could be.
Okay, what this could be. Let's see. Pop it. Pop it, pop it, pop. Let me see the color. Oh, I see it in your mouth. Okay, it could
I
be.
shit in your mouth.
It could be toasted marshmallow,
It is.
not stink bug.
No.
Okay,
It's toasted marshmallow.
Toasted marshmallow.
said you could
Saved by the sweets.
You said
That
you
was
could see
good.
it in
Listen,
his
y'all,
mouth.
don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. We're going to get into it a little bit more with DJ Nasty
she
and,
said
of
she could
course,
see it in my mouth.
all of his 99 Jams legacy and everything that he's done on radio, music, and beyond. Don't go nowhere. This is your favorite chica, Frankie Red, with...
Your boy Solo, the NHS neighborhood superstar Fat Man, Hot Dogs, comedian Fat Man. That's all me.
featuring DJ Nasty.
You seen it in his mouth?
Yeah.
Oh.
Hey, what up, y'all? It's your favorite chica, Frankie Red. Welcome back to another segment right here at the Hip Hop Roundtable. Today, we are sitting with the one and only, the legendary DJ Nasty.
Oh.
That's right. What's
Okay,
happening?
high five. We both did it.
I like that.
Yeah. And y'all say what's up to my
I ain't gotta
co-host,
say it no more. Nah.
comedian Fat Man, a.k.a. Solo, the NHS. Okay, Fat Man, hot dogs, all of that.
All that.
So we're gonna get into our next segment, which is shots.
Oh,
Only Frankie.
That part.
Only Frankie. Shots.
I love that song. That song always turned me up. Pitbull, shout out to you. All right, so this is how this game goes. We're gonna explain the rules for our guest here. So I'm going to ask you a series of questions. First person to buzz and answer correctly avoids the penalty. Now, There are some tricks to this game. You can steal. If you buzz first and you're incorrect, the other person has an opportunity to steal. If they steal, you now become the loser and you must pay the penalty. If you're both wrong, you both must pay the penalty. Are you ready?
Let's do it.
Is you ready? Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Is you ready?
I'm ready.
I'm trying to do my best Migos.
SpongeBob.
I'm ready. I'm ready. I'm
Let's do
ready.
it.
The best part.
Let's
I'm
do it.
ready, 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 ready. All right, you got it? You sent it to me? Come on now. Let's get it going. All right, y'all. So here we go. First question. Hands off the table. What's a single digit number with no value? Damn. Nasty? You just being biased. Sorry, Solo. I was gonna pick you actually, but it's him.
But it was the same thing, bro.
It-
I can't
it
wait to
was.
these. I can't wait to these chicks to the plate. I'm
Let me tell
drunk
you,
already,
when
man.
when we actually edit it, you know, we go by real slow to see who actually, like, it'll be like, let's say y'all both touch at the same time.
But it got the
Nasty's
red, though.
hand would be here and yours would be like right
But
here.
they got the red thing, so
Listen.
we gonna see with the red one.
Right.
Let's
That's
go.
that's
All
why
right.
it's facing y'all.
A numeric number with no value. You me say it in English or Spanish?
I want you to say it in DJ Nasty's signature.
Oh.
Yes! High five, Nasty. That was awesome.
All right.
We gonna give you a high five for, you know, being a good sport or whatever.
I like that they wrong.
What is it? What's the answer?
0. O is a letter.
Man, whatever. Here, take your shot. No.
Oh, production.
Where are you from? Where are you from? Are you from the 305?
I'm from the
Or from the 305?
Man,
Okay.
I'm
That's
from-
what I thought.
I'm from where you ain't got to take a
Well,
shot.
Yeah. No.
I'm just saying.
Man, look.
I'll take a shot with you.
Why?
I'll take a half a shot
That's
with you.
nice of him.
Thank you.
I asked him to say
A
that.
half a shot.
I asked him to. I am. I got you.
Yeah. You gotta use your brain. You
I'll take a half a shot.
Man, look.
You know.
How you gonna do that to that man?
Yeah,
And
dude.
I asked him to say it. I ain't even going. I'm gonna take a shot of my smoothie.
That boy, hey,
Ooh, he
Jameson.
pounded his chest.
That's that dude. Ooh. Okay, I'm ready for the next question.
All right, here we go. Next question. What is always coming?
Wait, I'm gonna let him ready.
I'm
Okay.
good.
You ready?
What is always coming, but not? Come on, Nancy. I didn't even finish the question.
Oh, my bad. Go ahead.
No, you automatically lost now. But I
Oh, my girl.
But I know the answer, though. I know the answer.
Hey, you know what? I'm gonna take a shot because I know the answer too.
What's always coming,
Hey,
but never arrives?
same answer. Yeah, I got the same answer.
What's your creative answer?
Whatever his is.
So who's always coming, ever rise?
What?
What's always
He
coming?
said who's always coming but never arrives?
Cap D coming. Cap D coming. Cap D coming.
nah.
Cap D coming. Cap D coming.
Nah, I wasn't gonna say that. I'm not gonna say that.
That is a good answer, though.
Take a shot.
That's a good answer, but ain't the right answer.
What's the right answer?
What's always coming, but never arrives. I got a better one. Iceberg. I'm on my way.
I'm on my way.
I'm just saying.
I'm gonna spare these two gentlemen. I'm just gonna take a shot on their behalf because they're killing it right now with they're killing it.
just saying.
They're killing it. But the actual answer is I don't give a tomorrow. It's tomorrow. The answer's tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Shout out to Glorilla. Yeah.
Is it coming?
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow never arrives.
It never arrives because you're not in it.
I don't
You're
know.
not in
My
it
freaky
until
mind was
tomorrow
saying,
comes.
all my girlfriends, they always coming. I'm just saying, yeah, you know.
That's why I love tomorrow.
I come to them.
I plead the fifth. Okay.
Okay.
This your dump cup. Get that away from me.
Okay.
Heck, all that chewed stuff. All right. Whew. What can be broken but never held? Solo.
My heart. Yeah. It can be broken. You can't hold it though.
Lord Jesus, I did not want to spit on this mic. We ain't got it in the budget for me to replace his mic.
I was just saying.
Oh
On the mic.
my God.
She's spitting on the mic.
Nasty.
Pause.
On the
Nasty.
mic.
Oh man, this freaky round table now.
Listen,
I love it.
It's Freaky Red. You know that you put me on a Freaky Red. When I say my name,
But
they
the-
be like,
the way you
Freaky
grab the
Red. I'm
mic.
like, no, Frankie Red.
The way you grab the mic and yeah.
Girl, I'm on the Jameson. You better stop.
Listen, Nasty, what's your answer?
Okay, say the question one more
The
time.
question was, I even forgot.
She done forgot.
The question is,
It's that mic.
what can be broken but never held? Solo said his heart.
What can be broken but never held? My car? Hell, I don't know.
It could be broken. You never know. But the right answer is a promise. A promise.
I never make a promise that
A promise. Here we go, guys. Shot for your Do you like the
Nah,
hard answer?
I
I'm
like the
giving him
hard
a
answer.
pass. All right, here we go, Nasty. I'll give you half a shot as well.
All right, come on.
I'm going to look out for you.
Let's go.
Only you, not Solo.
Whoever
I don't really
sees
like
me
Solo.
after this interview, you
Oh, you in trouble?
yeah, because you gonna get a lot of pressure.
Pound time.
I'm just saying. I'm texting. I'm
His
His
texting
booty
now.
hole brown.
Don't
I'm
worry
texting
about it,
around
calling my
now
booty
like I'm
hole.
on this Jameson.
DJ
Finna make a
Nasty
song,
said,
you heard?
Pound Town. He went to Pound Town.
No, he ain't go to Pound. No. He's gonna take her to Pound Town. Yeah.
Can I sing my song?
Let's go.
No, he
Ooh,
ain't going
ooh.
to Pound Town.
He hitting the worm with
Like
it.
it's
Ooh.
Pride Month, but he ain't taking.
hitting
He
the
ain't
worm
going
with
to
it.
Pride.
Yeah. Let's do it. Next one.
All right, here we go. What word is spelled incorrectly in every single dictionary?
Incorrectly.
Great job, Solo. Great job, Solo. The word. Oh yeah. You know, those are the advantages of being a principal. You feel me?
Yeah. Let's do
Dang,
it.
Nasty. I was really rooting for you in this game.
Yeah,
I guess we gonna have a winner for each.
these are educated ass questions. Oh my God.
All right.
I'm really finna hurt somebody's daughter later. Who it's gonna be?
Okay. Yo. Let's do it. Let's do it.
All right, here we go. Wild card question.
I'm gonna try to hurt
How
somebody.
many
Auntie.
continents start with the letter A? Nasty.
3.
Final answer? 3? Incorrect.
It's very incorrect.
Very incorrect. Do you have the correct answer?
2.
Incorrect again.
Oh, sorry.
Can't change it, but go ahead. What's
It
your
is 3.
It's not 3. The names are Asia,
Uh-huh.
Africa,
Antarctica.
Antarctica, and Australia.
Australia. 4.
It is 4. Here you go. Let me get them shot cuts for my wild card question, courtesy of my brain. Where's your...
You know what? I'm going with
I'm gonna
3.
give you half shots.
Because Antarctica, we don't even know if that, like...
That's a continent.
Who been there?
The polar bears. The penguins.
Who been there?
Actually, that's where Santa Claus lives. The North Pole is Antarctica.
Wrong. You should take a shot for saying that.
It is.
Antarctica is north or south of... Which part of the world it is? North or
Where
south?
he lived, though, where
No,
it
he
never
lives on the
stopped
north-
snowing.
He lives
In
on the North Pole. But Antarctica
That is-
is where?
I don't even know what you're trying to say.
I wanna hunt.
Correct.
The south is the north?
Man, look.
It doesn't
You
connect.
just said nobody been there before.
It
so
does not connect.
That's why Santa Claus lived
Where
there.
is Antarctica on?
Where is this shot
on
in
the-
your system?
Where's Antarctica on the globe?
Bring me the globe, please. Bring me the globe.
South of Brazil, correct.
Production, bring me the globe, please. Let's educate our inquisitive brother here.
I'm about to get.
Oh, I didn't. Let's look for Antarctica. What's this right here? That's Australia's at the bottom. South Pacific Ocean. So it's up here. Russia's up here. Where is it?
That's what I'm saying. It's perspective. South could be the north.
Greenland.
How the globe is.
This is it? I say Greenland though. Where is it at?
If you can't find Antarctica, I ain't taking this shot.
No, it's a thing. Where you pointing at? I'm trying to go where Nasty pointed me, but I don't see what Nasty pointing at.
Nasty
So
pointing
it's
you.
North America. This is Russia here. This
got
is
you.
China, India. Fine, Antarctica. Maybe you got to flip it over.
Ain't that's at the bottom right there, sir? Look at the bottom of it.
Antarctica's on top.
It's on top.
So right where this thing is.
It say Antarctica. It's gonna say it.
No.
It don't say Antarctica on it.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Oh,
Right.
So it's at the bottom, south of Brazil. Antarctica is at the bottom. So and the dude with the red, the fat dude, he stay on the North Pole.
Here you go, sir. Correct. That's what I was trying to tell you.
It does not matter how much the
Here
Earth
you go, sir.
rotates. The Earth rotates. It's still at a
Somebody
23-degree
is
angle.
in trouble.
It's still at 23.
Take this shot, Professor.
Nah, it's at the bottom, and it really,
But that
really don't
wasn't the
see.
question. The question was how many
Listen, when you
continents
go-
start with the
when you
letter
go-
A?
When you go and get your girl, where do you go? On the top or the bottom?
I start from the top and work my way down to the bottom.
There you go. So get to the bottom and take that shot.
Take the shot.
It's
Take the
okay.
shot. We got one
You
last
know,
question so we could get into
This-
DJ
this
Nasty.
my
Okay.
F9 voice.
Last question.
You can get it at me right now if you want to.
What never asks a question but gets answered all the time?
A phone.
Solo, why are you looking at my phone?
I'm not. I promise you. I'm
Yo,
not.
it's a phone. It's a phone. What
a
never
phone.
asks a question but gets answered all the time? It is a cell phone.
Or sometimes it'll be your girl. She just look at you and you be like, what?
Super guilty. Super guilty. Because what you wetting me for if ain't nothing in there? Here you go. Look at me. I'm a good bartender. Half shots
Why
for my
I think
people.
that this belong with some salt and like lime or something, bruh.
What? The Jameson?
Yeah, what is this?
Is whiskey.
Oh, man.
Yeah, whiskey is typically not salt and lime. So let me see
I
these
don't
wrists
know.
right here. Let me see these wrists. So our winner for Shop for Your Thoughts is no. Solo the NHS. And I forgot to do it earlier, y'all.
You know
our
what?
winner for this or that was, sorry, loser, DJ Nasty. Oh,
You know, being the bigger man, I like to thank the little people, you know, for for even, you know, having me to win the shots for your thoughts, because, you know, my thoughts are amazing. You understand?
It's a beautiful speech.
Yeah, I don't know if you want to do a speech for that. You know, he's over there doing the worm. You feel the percolating and
You
all.
probably had these questions on previous episodes.
No.
No.
We never have.
Nah.
That's why actually DJ
You think I would
Nasty.
have lost on purpose?
DJ Nasty, just to tell you, that's why we
I
had to
got
wait
proof.
a little bit, because Phoenix was giving you organic questions.
Okay,
Every
yeah.
single guest on this show, we switch it up. So we're gonna get a little bit more into DJ Nasty, you know what I'm saying? All of his story and what have you. Obviously now we got my co-host in the building who's also a DJ. So I'm excited to see the direction of your questions. I can't wait to understand a little bit more of the radio side of you, right? Because I think that that's a new and fresh side that we are being exposed to DJ Nasty outside of being on stage. So I'm gonna let you take it away, and I'm gonna take it there.
I like DJ Nasty as a DJ. I'm talking about like in these clubs. I don't saw him in the clubs, and people know him as a DJ. But on the exclusive side of doing music, you have a couple of hits yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, tell us a little bit about the hits that you actually have. Like I know one of the newest ones is the Real
Boogie.
In Boogie.
Yeah, Boogie.
Yeah, Boogie. That's
Yeah.
one of the nicest ones.
Yeah.
You feel me? Yeah.
Yeah.
Watch a real nigga.
Yeah.
Watch a real nigga Boogie. Yeah,
Yeah.
with Ball
Oh well,
Breezy.
yeah, it's not him.
No, it's
lyrically.
no. You know how DJ Khaled do
Yeah,
his thing.
it's his mix.
But that's DJ Nasty.
Yeah.
That's
That's
why
dope.
he start off. He be like the crib. We got Ball Greasy.
Yeah, actually, it's all
The
about-
crib. Yeah.
The grill.
So how Boogie came about? Boogie was a song that was already done a while ago,
Yeah, I know about that.
and Ball Greasy calls me one day. He's like, "Hey man, I got something for you." And so I was like, "All right, cool." You know, me and Greasy, we talk so much, and we always throwing ideas at each other, and we always throwing records around. And so he's like, "Nah, man, I think I got this one for you. This is for you because you always show me love." Da, 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 da. And I'm like, whatever.
Yeah.
So we go into the lab,
humble.
and I hear it, and I'm like, "Oh." I said, "Nah, I gotta do an intro to this." He said, "Nah, Nasty, this is yours." I'm like, "Nah, bro, you tripping." He's like, "Nah, I'm serious, it's yours." I said, nah, I'm going in the booth right now. I'm finna knock this out now. So I went in the booth and, I just did I literally freestyled that whole thing.
Yeah.
And, as I did my ad libs and all that stuff and it came out, like, oh, this is going to be a big one.
Big one.
And it's a big one.
It is.
It's a big one.
It is.
It gets the people going. Every time that song is played, you can just see the roar, and the excitement kind of sprinkle all throughout the crowd.
But the thing is, with Boogie, the cool thing about Boogie is it's not your typical song.
Yeah.
Because, now people talking about, kill 'em up, bang, bang, gang, gang, la, la, la.
Yeah.
It ain't that. It's one of those records that definitely went to the left.
Yeah.
And, when I heard it, I was like, oh, yeah, this is definitely one of those 305 Miami vibes that's going to take people to the left.
It's a juke and vibe type of.
But it's more organically for people across the country. Actually, now, before I got here, I looked and we were streaming like number 2 in Australia.
Wow.
Oh, wow.
One of the 8 continents.
Yeah. Yeah. So, and again, I've never been to Australia a day in my life.
Yeah.
I've never been there. So, for a song to be internationally recognized as what this song is, and mind you, we've done no promotion with this song or nothing. This is super organic.
Organic. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just, it's a great feeling. It's a blessing. And if I ever decide to like put a couple dollars and really work it, I think
it's worked. It's worked because it's one of them songs that you can actually groove to it. Then
1000%.
And I know Case, I know Busta Free, I know Ball Greasy, and then when you played it when they was doing the Trick and Trina, the verses, they did the verses, and
the
you
first time I dropped it,
and when you played it, the first thing I said, they on.
Yeah.
Because this had millions of streams. This was on Versus.
Yeah.
This was on the Versus platform. You understand? That was a small, and I'm like, bruh.
Nah, so
that was the premiere of it?
No.
That was the first time I played it on
the first time I
What's
ever played it.
Yeah.
So one thing about this game that I've learned over my career, you always take the opportunities as they come. So when Trina, at the time, Trina was doing the morning show at 99 Jams. Mm-hmm. And she asked me, she said, Nasty, I want you to do my verses. And I'm like, nah. She's like, no, I'm dead ass serious. I want you to, I can say ass, right?
Ass is in the Bible.
She said, I want you to do my verses. So I'm like, are you serious? And she's like, yeah. So I was like, I was hyped up and I was like, well, who's the verses against? And she was like, Eve. And I'm like, oh, no, I don't know if I want to do that verses. But then I got the whole rundown on exactly what it was. And I was like, oh, no, it's at the crib. 1000% I got to do it.
Right.
Yeah.
And so when I did it, I knew Timberland was going to be there. I knew Swiss was going to be there. I knew the whole world was going to be watching. I said, okay, you know what? I'm finna drop this right now.
But Eve streamed in, right? She wasn't able to be there live.
Yeah,
she was in Europe, I believe.
She was out of the country.
She had some issues over in Europe. And she couldn't move. So she wasn't able to fly in.
That kind of made me sad because I'm a huge Eve fan and I'm a huge Trina fan too. So I was excited to see their stage presence battle against each other too, because I think that's something real powerful in female hip hop that you don't really see. I'm not going to say you don't see it today because you do have some powerful performers, but you don't see powerful lyrical performers.
Nah, you don't see that. But the way they did it, the way Versus did it,
it was still fire.
It was amazing.
Yeah.
Shout out to
I agree.
Swiss.
Yeah.
Shout out to Timbo. That was super dope. And I was just grateful to be a part of it. And like I said, when I got the opportunity, I'm repping the crib. 1000. I don't care where I'm at. I'm a rep the crib like no other. So I had to take advantage of the platform. And everybody was in story. They were looking like, well, what is this? And I was like, just prepare.
This is what's happening.
This is what it is. So
I want to ask you, obviously now you've done so much in your career, you're at the point now where you're not just a DJ on 99 Jams, you serve as the assistant program director. Right. What has that been like for you throughout all these transitions to be in a top spot at an executive level like that?
It's different, especially somebody like me coming from the street. Like it's super different. And I get to see all the aspects that people in the street don't get to see. And it's easier for me to come in the street and break everything down in layman street terms so people can understand exactly how radio really works. Because people don't know how radio works. You know what I'm saying? So when you have those opportunities to go, and again, the name of the game is each one, teach one. When you're able to take that information and go out in the community and teach and get people to understand exactly what it is, now you build a community of people that take more pride in their music. You know what I'm saying? Take more pride in the product that they put out and the product that they try to feed people.
I love that. I feel like more artists need to be instilled that as like a principle, what you just said, because music is just for money now. It's not a feeling. It's not a message.
No,
it's just for money.
I mean, but as it should be for money because it's called the music business.
Right.
That's what I'm
But
talking
it's
about.
never been
So-
just about money. It always began as messaging.
No, I agree, but don't get it twisted. The messaging is business.
Business.
It's business, 1,000%. The problem is that when people get so engulfed in the business, you lose focus and you lose sight of everything else, that the substance that you want to put in the music.
Creative aspect. Right.
You lose that. And now with these labels dumbing everything down to the point where it's just like boom, pop, boom. I like girls. Boom, pop, boom. When you dumb it down so much, you lose the creative aspect of things. You know what I'm saying?
As a program director, how do you make sure that that doesn't happen? How do you keep the station still with the legacy of what 90 Net Jams is, but still bringing in the new flavor?
It's tough. Yeah, I will say that it's tough because again, the new age music is just so dumbed down. Like people don't
Baby
want
rhyme,
they
1,
don't
2
they
count.
don't they don't want to hear that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know how your mama used to tell you there's a time and a place for everything?
Right.
Like there's a time and a place for those dumbed down records. Radio ain't the place for it. You know what I'm saying? That's why they got all these streaming platforms. That's why they got the clubs. That's why they got all of that. But if you make that much noise on those platforms and that much noise in the street and that much noise in the club and that much noise on social media, the radio ain't gonna have no choice but to pick it up and play it.
That's what
So
I'm
they're
talking
they're
about.
supporting what's already rising.
Already.
Yeah, like-
Right.
Radio be like the last one to kind of get it. 'Cause-
The radio is the pinnacle.
yeah.
People
like
say
you going through
radio's
the-
dying. What are your thoughts to those critics that say radio is a dying breed?
So what's rising?
Streaming platforms. So they say.
Well,
But name me 5 artists that have lasted 10 years on streaming platforms.
Only without radio play.
Without radio, name 5.
I can't even name one.
But you know what? I'm gonna use the saying that they use on 99 Jam. The boys at Spotify can't do that. I'm just saying.
I mean, but the thing is, the funny thing about it is that with streaming platforms, and I'm not
Maybe
knocking
Soldier
them.
Boy.
I'm not knocking them.
No.
Right? I'm not
Still
knocking.
radio?
Still radio.
No, but here's a point that I'm going to make.
That's
You
a
got a couple
maybe.
of you got a couple of artists that just been on
Internet sensations.
internet sensation or yeah.
Young
Nah,
Boy's
but-
not on the radio.
But again, I'm going to make a very
But he's
valid
one
point,
person.
right? I'm
But
going to make a very
like he said 10 years though.
But
Right.
I'm going to make a valid point, right? And I'm not knocking streaming platforms at all, right? But let's be very clear about this. To get on a platform is very free. Doesn't cost you anything to get on a streaming platform, right? Now, let's look at the business because this is about business, correct?
Yeah.
For every 1 million streams you have on a platform, we're talking Spotify.
Yeah.
Again, remember, I'm an artist too.
Yeah.
Every 1 million streams you get, you know how much money you get?
Like a
700
$5,000.
like 5 yeah.
That's
like,
it. For every 1 million streams
that's a
that
crazy
you
number.
get.
Yeah.
Now, mind you, you pay $1.99 for every stream. You get 1 million streams and you only get $5,000. Where does that even add up when it comes to
And
business?
is that a cap
that is the
or is that the start?
that is the standard
That's the
that
standard.
you get
Okay.
in order to get paid.
Okay.
Where does that even make logical sense?
and that's not the only screaming, but because that's a high number though.
You know what I'm saying? Like that
I know
doesn't make
YouTube
logical sense.
YouTube way
A
lower.
million is very hard to get to too. Like if
It's
you
not that hard.
It's
if
not
you-
hard.
It's
to
not
get to a
hard.
million
It's not hard to
streams.
get to a
Like
million.
Boogie is almost at 1 million streams, right? And again, I ain't.
But you just said almost. That's what I'm
But
saying.
again,
Like
but I
that's
haven't. But
that's
see,
a big
again,
record.
But that goes
Yeah.
back to the fact of me not promoting. I haven't promoted this record, meaning like I got a video shot and everything. You even see me promote the video and put it on all these different places for people to know that it's living.
blogs and whatnot
I haven't done that. This is all organic movement.
from the community.
All organic and all just built on relationships with people that I've rocked with over the years. Like, hey, I got this record. You know what I'm saying? If you like it, rock with it. If you don't, whatever. You know You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, if you rock with it or don't rock with it, the people rock with it. You know what I'm saying?
And it's the people that we playing for.
It's the people. Period. Nah, I done saw Boogie. They performed Boogie when I think when they did the B2K and all them came down here.
Oh, the Millennial
did-
Tour.
the
Millennium Tour. They did a Millennium Tour.
I wasn't even there.
Yeah.
10,000 people in the stadium going crazy.
Wow.
Off of that song.
Going crazy.
Yeah.
How does that make you feel knowing that you are a part of that? That your
mean,
song has so much impact?
It's a great feeling, but at the end of the day, I mean, the work ain't done. It ain't done. Like that's not the end of DJ. That's nowhere near.
What's next for DJ? Because I know that's not the only song that you had. I think you had the
So I got
I
that
Like.
one. I got I Like with Ball Greasy,
Greasy.
Tory Lanez. Shout to Tory Lanez.
yeah, the I Like.
I got that joint. I got a joint with Pretty Ricky.
Who's that? Nasty?
Nah, that ain't me. I'm on vibrate.
Nasty? My phone
Damn
on
sure
silent,
wasn't me.
Nasty.
Mine-
I'm sorry. Mine didn't even go off. So sorry. That ain't me.
Whose phone was that? What's that over there? That's another phone. That's another device.
Called silent. This one's on silent.
It ain't on silent. Let me see the side.
You take a shot.
Oh,
Somebody
look. Oh,
calling.
look. K Fox is calling him. Hey, K Fox.
And it ain't ring, so it got to be on
It
silent.
did, right. So whose phone was that?
I think that was Phoenix.
No. Oh, you know what? Let's see if it was my tablet.
That means you got to take 3 shots.
No, why? Because it's bigger?
Because, I mean, that's what she said.
Oh, look, I'm an honest person. It was my tablet. Damn it. My assistant just texted me. Damn it, A-Rod.
Her sister, y'all heard that? Yeah, my sister.
Go ahead, take a shot. 2 times.
Where is-
Take a shot. Take a shot.
Why
Well,
you
I
say
mean-
y'all heard that? Like,
No, but,
She's got an
at
assistant.
the end of the day,
Shut up.
shout out to the people that think for everybody that think radio is dead. Those are the people that do not know how to get into radio.
talk about
How hard is it to get into radio?
Extremely hard.
It's okay, very hard because I know they used to have like little mix shows where DJs would play like local music. Like you do the 12 o'clock
Hangover
mix.
mix. Right,
The hangover mix.
Right.
At 12. And it's like, okay, you'll play a little street. You'll tap into the streets of the street music. Back to that. I want to touch on that. How does it feel to come from being because you started out as a street DJ, correct? To move over to transition to the radio. How does that feel? Because I know a lot of street DJs wish
Yeah, I mean,
they can do that.
But again, it's not like I was just organically, oh yeah, we're just gonna grab him and let him. It didn't work like that.
Okay.
Like, it's all about relationships and it's all about moving around.
Yeah.
And the thing about me, I always built relationships. Wherever I went, whoever I came in contact with,
Yeah.
I always built relationships.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because again, you never know who is that particular person that can take you.
To the next level.
You never know who it is.
Yeah.
People always try to go for the big fish,
No.
but it's not always about the big fish. The little fish get you to the big fish.
That part.
You know what I'm saying?
I have a question logistically kind of about like the whole business side of radio. There were so many talks about payola, right? That was a big topic, obviously, during the whole Nicki and Cardi war.
Right.
And it kind of spiraled out. But, and correct me wherever my thinking is incorrect, but if a label is paying for placement of their records, isn't payola the way radio kind of, I guess, funds itself?
Well, labels don't pay radio.
So it's not a money game.
That is a federal offense.
Federal. Feds.
Right,
That
that's
is
not, that's
coming
not real
against you.
That
serious.
is against the law.
Boom, boom, boom.
Payola is
Open the
against
door.
law. So you can't pay to get on radio.
So how does it work? How do you get on radio? Do you have to get your song enough credibility, or do you, like what is I guess the ticket
said it.
in?
I mean,
he said it's hard.
Now, he said it's hard, but
the
you gotta-
The name of the game is this, right? And shout out to Lil Jon. He said something years ago, and I've never forgot this statement. And this is the truth. The streets dictate the radio. Period. They dictate the radio. If you are in the street and you have a record that's in the street that is the hottest thing in the street, the radio can never deny that.
But how do you catch wind of it? Now is it through streaming
Now
platforms?
you got to be in the street.
Okay. I got a Question for that.
Okay.
Now you got songs that's in the street that's played in the mix shows on the radio, but never make it to the radio itself.
If
Like
you
how-
on a mix show, you on the radio.
But the artist still
But you
don't
looking
get.
at, but you thinking about as far as, and I gotta take my glasses off.
Okay.
You thinking about as far as the rotational aspect of it.
Yeah, that rotate because a person you put if it's in a mix show, they're not gonna get that scream or they're not gonna get that into their royalties or whatever it is.
Okay, so in actuality, that is a lie. Now, this is where you have to know your business.
Okay.
And a lot of guys in the street don't know their business.
Okay.
Right? If I have a song,
Okay.
I don't care if it's the jukingest song in life. I don't care if it's a gospel song. The first thing I'm going to do with my song, I'm going to register my song.
Got you.
And that's what a lot of cats in Miami don't do. Why? Because of the fact of they throw records out there and hope that they catch.
So it's not even on BMI. It's not on DistroKid.
It ain't no DistroKid. Ain't on BMI. Ain't on ASCAP. Ain't on Media Base. Ain't no excuse my French. Ain't no
We gonna spare you because you know you've been a great
Sound
sport.
exchange, none of that.
nothing. You're not
Okay.
registered. Your song ain't registered. And to be totally honest with you, it's only two platforms: ASCAP, BMI. That's it.
Yeah.
One of the two.
Yeah.
Right? Once you register on ASCAP and BMI, the next thing you need to do is Media Base, BDS.
PDS sounds okay.
Media Base, BDS. Those are the two platforms that only register records when it comes to radio.
Okay.
Media Base, BDS. These are the things that people in the street don't know.
Yeah.
So now if I go and I go play a record on the radio, yeah, you ain't getting no royalties from it. Yeah, you not making no money from it. Why? Because your record ain't registered. How can you expect to get paid if your record ain't registered? It don't work.
Where's the money gonna go to? Right.
As a business, and again, this is a music industry business. As a business, I'm and I'm talking about from the radio aspect.
Okay.
It's a waste for me to play your record because guess what? You don't capitalize from it when it comes to the business aspect.
Okay.
You don't capitalize.
Okay.
So why am I going to waste my time playing a record that may be hot as hell in the street, but it ain't doing nothing for you?
Okay.
It's
So
doing nothing for you.
So how do an artist get a song from being on the mix show to a rotation? Is that
Okay.
harder?
Yes,
Okay.
1,000%.
Okay.
So I want now let's lay the full landscape out. Right?
Let's do it.
Name me an artist. It's anybody. I don't care who it is.
Blueface.
Blueface. Okay, Blueface out of Liberty City, right? And again, I'm hypothetically.
Okay, yeah.
'cause I want you to get the full synopsis of this, right?
DJ T Time, cause y'all play a lot of his music.
T Time. Shout to T Time. That's my brother right there.
That's my
Bless up.
that's my real brother.
DJ
Go
T
ahead.
Time, right? If I'm playing a T Time record
Uh-huh.
and it's not registered,
Uh-huh.
ASCAP, BMI, one.
Yeah.
Media Base, BDS, two,
BDS,
it's a waste. It's doing nothing for T Time.
Yeah.
Except him going in the street and say, oh, Nasty played me on 99 Jams. Salute Nasty.
That's all it's doing.
That's it. Means nothing.
And what if your record
Now,
is
Now.
taking this from mix show to regular rotation,
Yeah.
I want you to name me 3 hot artists right now. Name 3.
What?
Just
Anywhere?
3. No, national artists. 3 of them. Just,
Glorilla.
Okay.
This is Spice Girl right here.
Spice, okay.
And
Spice Girl?
I'm gonna say Nicki Minaj.
okay, cool. Great. So you got Ice Spice, Nicki Minaj, Glorilla, right?
Yeah.
Shout out to the women. Okay, high five, high five.
Now, let's be real. Is a Tea Time record bigger than any one of those 3 women's records?
Negative.
Okay. So now with that being said, there's no way, right? Or I don't want to say there's no way. Let me rephrase that. It's very tough for a guy like Tea Time, who got his business together and everything on his business side, right, to go against those 3 women. Because guess what? They got machines behind them. It's called labels. And labels got budgets, right? So now as a record label, if my job is to push this artist, I'm going to figure out ways to make sure that I push this artist. I got to figure it out. T-Time don't have that machine like they do. Glorilla signed to CMG Interscope. T-Time is signed to
You Sleep, ENT. Yeah, which I'm the
Go ahead, dude.
yeah, I'm that guy.
You understand what I'm saying? Like, you understand what I'm saying? Like, it's a different ball game.
Yeah.
Shameless
Tea
plug.
Time ain't moving around the country
Like those.
they moving
Okay.
around.
But then you got
Or the
also,
world at
like,
that.
I ain't gonna lie to you. Like when I went to Atlanta, it's songs from the City Girls that I never heard on the radio in Miami that they play in Atlanta. And then also in Atlanta, you hear a lot of Atlanta-based artists
Right.
that's on the them to my name heavy rotation.
Why?
Like for I can't tell you why. That's just like
but I can tell you
that's
why.
just like the other artists I work with, Moonwalker. He's on radio around the world
Why?
because that's what they
got
picked.
little bit of-
They picked it up. They picked it up, but they're
Who
not
picked
playing it
up?
here.
Who picked it up?
The radio stations,
But why?
because it's a hot record.
That's the only reason why?
Why? Why?
It's a million hot records out there.
Why do they pick it up?
Hold on. There's a million hot records
Records out there. Yeah,
But why did they pick it up?
because it's a hot record.
That's the only reason why?
Yes.
I'm sorry.
Why would you say why?
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 You know why?
Why?
Because Moonwalker from Overtown,
No, he's from Lincoln Field.
Overtown.
Lincoln Field.
Well, whatever.
Go ahead.
Overtown,
Go ahead.
right? Guess what?
Uh huh.
His record didn't start here,
It started on TikTok.
but it didn't start here,
Okay.
right? He used that platform, TikTok, and got his shit all over the world.
2 shots. I need a potty break, but
Oh,
y'all
yeah,
keep it
yeah,
going.
TikTok and Instagram.
Excuse me, sir. Let me
Go ahead.
Right? But he used he utilized those platforms,
Uh huh.
right? And moved around everywhere. Then,
Okay.
in doing that, he hooked up with a guy that's in Atlanta, which is my guy.
Gutter.
No.
Oh, go ahead. Keep going.
Hooked up with one of my guys
Uh-huh.
in Atlanta, did a distribution deal. And when he did a distro deal, took that deal all around the country, right?
Okay.
Hooked up with record promoters around the country, moved his record around.
Okay.
But guess what? In all of that, his business is right. His record was registered, ASCAP. His record was registered, Media Base. So now,
Yeah.
when radio stations go to looking at other radio stations, and they're like, what is this Moonwalker guy getting 40 spins a week? Why we not playing him? Damn, I like this song. They're playing them 40 times a week. And mind you, in a city like Atlanta, let's talk about Atlanta for a minute.
Okay.
Atlanta has 8 urban radio stations.
Okay.
8 of them. How many Miami got?
2.
2.
Yeah. Yeah. 2. So we need to be playing them then. Go ahead.
So now, if I'm popping on Streets 945 in Atlanta, I'm popping. You don't think V103 watching?
Yeah.
You don't think Hot 1079 watching? You don't think The Beat watching?
107.
Like,
they playing
You don't
them.
think Kiss FM watching?
Yeah.
You don't think Magic, they watching. They're paying attention to everything that's going on. So it's like, well, Street's playing them 80 times a week. Let me try them on mix shows, see if it works for me.
Okay.
Now it works for me.
Conversation got juicy.
Let me
Keep going.
let me go ahead and put them in a light rotation.
Needed a bladder break.
Okay. Light rotation starting to work for me. Let me beef it up a little bit more. So now 2 stations in the A on it. Now I was like, well, I can't be left out. Let me jump in. And it's like the snowball effect. But the problem is Atlanta don't dictate the whole country.
Yeah.
They dictate a lot of places.
Yeah.
They don't dictate the whole country.
Yeah.
That damn sure don't
No,
dictate
that's just Atlanta. He in a couple more states.
No, he had a couple more states
Yeah, a couple
across the
more
country,
states.
1,000%.
Yeah.
So
You gotta remember, like, I'm on media base, so I see everything.
Everything.
every
I
minute.
was about to
Media
ask
base,
that.
yeah.
You can see too, as
Of
a
course.
program director, when the ratings also go down, right? Or when people tune out.
1,000%.
Yeah.
So does that determine too? Like, you know what? This song doesn't
1,000%.
work.
You
People
better
are
believe it.
moving.
I can look.
They're switching the station.
There's things that I can look at real time when I play a song, and I can see people actually punching out when I play this song.
Yeah.
That tells me this ain't no good song. Yeah. Regardless of whatever the analytics say.
Yeah.
Regardless of whatever the spin count may say. I can see right now in my market, I can see people literally punching out when I play Moonwalker. I'm just using that as an example.
As an example. As an
As
example.
an example.
As an example.
I can
Go
see
ahead.
it. So now I got to make a decision because remember, the name of this business when it comes to radio is about two things.
Yeah.
And I said this in a documentary years ago for, I think it was Spotify said it for them.
Yeah.
Radio is about two things, ratings and revenue. Radio don't give a damn about nothing else. Bring me some great ratings and bring me some money.
Okay.
Because guess
Business,
what?
like he said.
If I ain't got no ratings, guess what that means? Nobody want to advertise with me. And if I ain't got no advertisers, guess what? I can't pay employees. If I can't pay employees, I ain't got no radio station.
Right.
And that's why I like it. I like it.
Listen, y'all, we got a full circle moment.
For
okay?
real,
Make
for
some
real.
noise. Clap it up for DJ Nasty.
DJ Nasty. He educated, you feel me? That's why I, like he said,
but
each one teach one.
Yeah, but again, as far as like the 305 is concerned, there's a lot of things when it comes to radio that artists don't understand.
Yeah.
And it's cool not to understand it, but it's better when you just sit back and you just want to listen and you want to understand the aspect of radio. Again, it's not a one-way path to get on the radio because everybody's path is different in life, period.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's not this one particular way. Now you do this, it don't work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Especially with so many different radio stations across the country, you really
yeah.
do have to do some type of branding, marketing. You got to be creative.
Move around. You got to be in their face.
Absolutely.
And a lot of people don't have the resources and they don't have the relationships to get up and just get around and go move around to other radio stations. They don't have it.
Right.
But
the infrastructure, the budget.
Right. But this is why relationships are so key in this business. It's 1,000%
relationships.
Key. That's the name of the game. Like, if you ain't got no relationships, you ain't got nobody that can. Moonwalker is the primest example in life. If he didn't have nobody going to war for him, nobody would play you, regardless of what you're talking about.
Like how you going to war for him right now on this radio, on this show.
As you should. But what I'm saying is, when you start getting into the radio gems of things, and you start dealing with these programmers, these legendary programmers across the country that have been doing this for 20 plus years, their whole thing is about relationships. Like, if I don't know you, how you coming to me talking about, hey man, it's the hottest record on the block? You know how many people say that? Do you know how many people on a daily? I could pull on my Instagram right now and show you like how many people. I got the hottest record in the street. I got the hottest record in the street.
What street? Your street where you live.
But the funny thing is that I am one of those individuals. I buy that, so I will literally take my time and I will sit there and I will listen to every record that people say is hot in the street. Then when I realize it ain't that, I literally give them feedback. Nope.
You're one of the few DJs that does that because I think a lot of people probably just skip through their inbox. Or let it obliterate.
DJs, you'll be amazed at the DJs who actually, and I'm glad DJ Nasty said that, but you'll be amazed at the DJs and the people who actually go through their inbox and actually
listen.
You feel me? Like they listen. I'm glad he said
like
that.
It's a lot of times where I can't listen. There's a lot of times I don't respond back, but the majority of the time I listen.
Listen, because it may be a hot record, or you may miss out on the records. Because
1,000%.
Like the song Lizzo, that song was out years before it actually hit. You know, it was made in like 2018, and it just hit 2021.
Wow.
Yeah, it was made like 2017.
But the music video wasn't that old. The music video was newer.
It was newer because it hit on TikTok first.
Right, with the
and then when
plus
it started
community.
when it started hitting on TikTok, he was like, man, I gotta make a video.
Now let me say something about TikTok, right? And again, nothing against TikTok.
Yeah.
Maybe I'm just that old school of a guy.
Yeah.
But TikTok is the most laziest thing I've ever seen in my life.
No. Wow.
It's a microwave recipe for artists.
Nah, like
for anybody.
No, I'm serious. Like, I come from the era and the day of, hi, how you doing? My name is blah, 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 blah. I got a record. Let me hang out with you for a little while. If you can, throw my record in. It's love. If I can't throw it in, I'm coming back the very next night to look for you.
What you know about it? Yeah.
Those days are long gone.
Yeah.
Well, I don't believe they are, but the way that the industry is moving is moving to make those days long gone. But this is how you build relationships. That's how you do it. And people have gotten away from that formula of building relationships, real relationships. So now it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, boy, it's the hottest thing on TikTok.
And I mean, you have a lot of songs that might be dope on TikTok, but they don't translate in real life. You know, I love Coyle Ray. I love her come up now. But when she first came out, that was my thoughts on her. You know, I said, this is a TikTok artist. I don't really feel like she's an artist. You know what I'm saying? Like, she
has a lot of TikTok
I
artists.
have TikTok on my phone.
There's a lot of TikTok artists.
Yeah, it's a lot. Even Ice Spice.
Like,
even Ice Spice to me is a very
you have to build their relationship. Shout out
gimmicky type of artist. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to Frank Castle. Frank Castle, he taught me that, man. Build relationships with people. We used to go from club to club. Hey, how you doing? I'm such and such and such. Can I come in your club? Can I perform? Can I do this? Can I talk to the DJ?
But when does that become annoying, right? Because let's just say, right? Because I agree with y'all. But what if everybody was doing that? Then wouldn't that be a problem?
But
No.
Because there's so many artists that's oversaturated.
No, it wouldn't be a problem. You know why it wouldn't be a problem? Because everybody has a season. Everybody has a season. And just because your pancake don't flip the way his pancake flip, that just means your pancake ain't ready to be flipped.
Like some DJs don't even like you to give them your music in the club. So you're saying you should still try. Where some DJs are like, nah, that's whack. But like, don't bother me on my set.
Nah, but see, here's the juggler with that. See, a lot of these artists, they're going to club 2 o'clock in the morning when the club ready to get popping. Talking about, hey, play my record. That's disrespectful.
All day.
That's disrespectful.
So it's the way you do it.
If I'm walking in if I'm in a club and the club open at 10 o'clock, I'm in the club at 9:50 waiting on you. Just to say, hey, my name is such and such and such and such. Let me just give you my record.
To make that introduction.
And then as you get ready to leave, hey man, I just want to make sure you got my record. Take a listen to it. Here's my card. Here's my Instagram. Here's this. Let's connect.
Let's connect later.
That means more to a DJ than just, I got the hottest shit in the street.
How many shots you working yourself on?
Or you know what's what really giving?
Yes, it is.
Play my song.
Sorry.
I give you $50 or $100 to play my song.
He know FCC regulations. You can't say no SHIT.
Yeah. But I mean, that's true.
They used to do I know a lot of DJs. I done did it too. You know, hey, Brad, how much you gonna charge me to play my song? You feel me? Doing when the stripper getting off the pole, you feel me? She cleaning up. You know, just play my song. You feel me? But
that's annoying though. That's why I was asking because I've heard both sides of it. When Lucky C was on here with us not too long ago, shout out to DJ Lucky C. He's also from 99 Jams. He spoke about that. He said, you know, what you just said, don't approach me 2, 3 o'clock in the morning when it's popping and you hear my set is dope and out of nowhere you want me to throw in this song. I've never heard it. I'm risking myself as with my reputation and I'm also risking the establishment's vibe, which is a big risk.
The best time, if you know a hot DJ, I'm going to tell you the truth. The best time to hit up a hot DJ, if they have a day at a club, that'd be a better time where there's not a lot of people there. That's why I feel.
The best time to hit a DJ is before he go in that booth.
Oh, before he go in that booth?
Or when he come out of the booth.
Well, he be tired after he come out of the booth.
But the point is, he gonna respect you a lot more because you respected him
in this time.
Let him do his thing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. It's just a respect thing. That's all.
And I guess too, it's always just gonna be a risk, you know, different strokes, different folks.
But I'm saying, but that's life.
Right.
You got to take a risk in order to say how you doing. That's a risk.
That's a big risk.
You know what I'm saying? Like prime example, when I met Khaled for the first time, he never knew who I was, and it was a risk for me to say, "What's up, bro? I'm DJ Dance." So
I think there was a story like that when 50 Cent was out to eat or something and like a young man approached him with a record and he was like, oh, I want to give you my record and I hope that you can listen to it and give me your feedback. And 50 was actually upset because, you know, this is his private time. He's out with his lady, da-da-da. So that's what I'm saying. Like it could be one or the other because that could have been a positive experience just depending on the approach.
1,000%. But again, a lot of artists today, they are not coached properly. And a lot of artists today don't understand artist etiquette.
Why do they remove A&R? Like why is that not a thing anymore?
I mean,
it still is.
It still
barely.
It still is.
Man.
But again, it's more of the artist taking pride as an artist.
Not listening.
The artistry,
not taking direction.
The artistry aspect of the game has far gone away because of this.
Artists don't know how to be artists.
Is the worst thing that has ever been created in life when it comes to the music industry.
Wow.
Because now, as gangster as you want to be, you can be gangster right here. As thugged out as you want to be, you can do it right here. And the problem is you transcend this cellular life into real life, thinking that you real gangster and you this and you that and blah, 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 and whatever the case may be. And then you find to realize,
just in your mind.
You tend to realize that these big name DJs ain't on that. They ain't on that. And that one, you know how people say you have one opportunity to make a first impression?
You only got one shot. Do not miss your
that's-
chance to blow.
That's real life.
Because opportunity comes.
You only have one opportunity to make a great impression on somebody.
You hear us, Eminem? We quoting you, baby. We
You know what I'm
quoting you.
saying? Like, it's the truth.
It is though. That's why that's one of my favorite songs because there's so much truth in that one bar. You know what I'm saying? Like,
This Jameson
do not
got
miss
us
your
talking
chance.
deep.
No, not even deep, but we talking real talk.
We talking real talk.
But these are the things, and again, I'm working on a platform to where I can get everybody as far as industry moguls, Miami moguls, DJs, and artists together in one room setting so that the knowledge that a lot of these individuals, because there's a lot of DJs out there, older DJs that have a lot of knowledge and just not sharing their knowledge because of the fact of you want to keep it for yourself, or you want it, you gonna pay me for it. But what you fail to realize is that you hurting a lot of people.
But didn't they
You know
try
what I'm
that
saying?
in Miami already? I think they had a meeting at G5 or something like that.
But again, you do it the
At
right way.
G5. Like,
it
what
was not- it
setting
was-
is that for?
No, but it was an open. I think they had like Ball Greasy was there with other artists that was from Miami. Also, some record execs was there. You know, they tried that to put DJs, artists, everybody together and have a meeting and see how we can come on the common grounds.
Nah, but it's not. But it's not a common ground thing.
Okay.
It is a more of a thing of learning and
Okay.
educating about the business.
About the business aspect.
You know
of
what I'm saying? It's not about the common ground factor. That's
Yeah.
not the issue.
Yeah.
Artists need to learn how to approach these DJs. DJs need to learn how to build with these artists.
Right.
Some artists ain't ready to be built with yet.
Because they're not going through that artist development.
Right.
No, it's not even a development part. Some of these artists ain't even ready to be built yet. You feel like you're ready to be built because it is.
Yeah.
Again.
Or because you really
I'ma say it
believe in your
again.
song.
This is the worst shit that was ever.
Lord!
Yeah.
Lord!
This was the word. Yeah, you're right.
The worst thing ever invented in life. The worst. Because
For
now,
music.
again, you are not, first of all, you ain't even you're spending money to get gas in your car to run around all these clubs and say, hey, what's up to all these DJs? And mind you, let's
You
keep
ain't
it
printing
real.
out your flyers and
Now
putting them out.
let's keep it even more realer. It ain't even that many clubs as it was back in the days.
It's less now.
On South Beach, it was at least 10 clubs popping at one night.
Yeah.
Woo, let's go back, Nasty. Level, Mansion, Opium, Amnesia, Nikki Beach, Sobe Live, Cameo, Xenos, Bed, Karma, like, come on, bro.
Cameos, yeah. That, hey,
I'm just talking South Beach.
South
vibe.
Beach vibe. Yeah.
You got to go to, and I'm talking about, again, this is why
And
this is
all of them were
business.
popping at the same time.
Right. Shout out to Lex Promotions. That's my brother right there.
Lex.
Lex going everywhere. Moving,
Yeah.
again, like, this is business. Moving records around for everybody.
For everybody.
You know what I'm saying? Like, them days is over with. For people who have not experienced those days, you don't really understand this business. You don't understand this game. When you had to go out when it was a Source Awards and you got to fly up all these polls, man, them days over with. You think I can just post on Instagram and
that be
boost
it?
my post and it's all, nah, bro, you're bugging.
Yeah.
Now we talking this real radio
That
vibe.
real yeah.
This real music industry vibe. These are the things that these artists nowadays do not understand, and they're not privy to, which means you don't understand the hustle or the grind, and you do not understand what it real deal takes to make it in this business in the city. We ain't even talking about nationwide vibes. We talking about just in Miami alone.
Or wherever your city is.
You ain't going
gotta
in the
dominate
beans.
your city.
You ain't going in the beans, bannering up the beans. You ain't going in Lincoln Field and dropping off your CDs. You ain't going and giving QR cards. You ain't doing none of that.
Yeah.
I really
Like,
hear
come on,
you,
bro.
Nasty, but in
Yeah.
a way, I'm a little relieved because I just think there's an oversaturation. Like
Man,
I'm just
bruh.
thinking about that. No, but hear me out because I'm not disagreeing with him, but I'm just saying there's let's say just 1,000, and there's way more than 1,000. There's 1,000 artists. Imagine 1,000 signs.
Okay, so let me.
It
That's
used to
a
be
lot of
like that,
pollution.
though.
So when you go in the grocery store, correct? Mm-hmm. See, that's how you break the science down. Thank you for the Jameson, by the way.
You're welcome. My favorite whiskey. Second favorite Fireball
break
first.
Let's break this down, right? Let's say rice. Just rice.
Rice.
You like rice?
We like
like
rice.
Okay. So you got white rice, brown rice, yellow rice,
Barbara rice.
right?
Jasmine.
Jasmine rice.
Whole lot of different types of rices, right? Mm-hmm. Now you got Uncle Ben's, Goya,
Hakamama, whatever
whatever.
shit. You know
you
what
got
I'm
a
talking
million brands of rice.
Rice. Yeah.
Correct? That's just like the music industry. You got a million artists out there.
There's way less rice though, bro.
But the point
I
is,
hear what you're trying to
the
say,
point
but
is,
it's way too many artists.
No, but the point is, what makes your rice better than everybody else's rice?
Some people gonna gravitate to it and some people not though.
Yeah.
So again, what
Back
makes
in the
your
day, I
rice?
just feel like it was less people to have to do that, which
Nah,
is why
but
it
you-
worked.
no, but you know
now
why?
you have way too many. Everybody trying to be a rapper.
Again, but you know why? Because of this.
Yeah.
Everybody trying to be a rapper
This. I can make songs
on literally
that.
your
This.
phone.
Listen, shout out to my brother T-Pain. He made I'm Sprung on his laptop. I watched the man do it flying across the country. This is the worst thing to ever happen to the music industry. Understand me.
Listen,
The worst.
put your phones down, but don't put them down just yet because we want to make sure that you like, subscribe, okay? Listen, y'all, we had a great conversation here with DJ Nasty.
Yeah,
Can
we
we
did.
clap it
Go
up
on.
for DJ Nasty here in the studio?
Hey.
I mean, we can keep going.
Oh,
we can do this
Okay.
all night.
Listen, DJ Nasty is giving
Nah,
us
I'm
all
on
the
this Jameson
gems
and
right
I'm
now.
texting.
All the gems
I ain't
right
trying-
now.
I'm trying to do it all night. You heard me?
I'm trying to read my producers. A lot going on right now. Don't go nowhere. Keep it locked. We're going to get into a quick commercial break, and then we're going to close things out right here with our special guest, DJ Nasty from 99 Jams.
Oh.
Years old. Okay. Shout out to the co-host. Are we on? All right. So as you can see,
Oh, wow.
we're joined
Okay.
by my favorite co-host right here in the building. We got Glitter. We got DJ Nasty from the one and only legendary radio station in Miami, 99 Jams. Okay,
Miami's
Cox
number
Media
one
Group.
for hip hop and R&B.
Ooh, yeah, do that again. Like press
Yes.
play.
Miami's
You're about to do it again too. Before we go forward real quick, I just really want to give a shout out to all of the 99 Jams crew and family that we have interviewed on this show and on our platform. Big shout out to Super Cindy. We covered Super Cindy Day. You know what I'm saying? We want to have you right here at this table, so we can't wait to have you. Big shout out to Kay Fox as well. You know what I'm saying? We saw her at, what was that? The Glitz and Girl ceremony. We had a great interview and exchange with her. Lucky C, Radio Jules, we love y'all. We appreciate y'all. And we just want to keep, you know what I'm saying, building. She Hercules, you next. You already know, CJ. I've been watching you, CJ. I need you to get on here.
You know who I want?
Respond to my messages, CJ.
CC.
Say it again?
CC. Yeah.
Oh, listen.
CC. I want CC.
Cox is doing a whole run on this show.
Who you say you want?
I want CC.
Really?
I done heard on the Saturdays, and then now she on the morning show. You feel me? CC doing her thing. I like the underdogs. I swear to God, you feel me? Like, cause
well, CC, we love you or whatever.
CC, Fat Man Hot Dogs love you. Jules,
yes.
I love you. See, you know, Jules got the number
we
one
love 99
afternoon
Jams.
show
Say
from 2 to 6. You heard
Talk
me?
about it.
You feel? Hey, Jules.
Talk about it.
Hey, I love it. You feel me?
But
Radio
for real,
Jules.
we gonna get the rest of these 99
Hey, I'm
Jammers.
sorry, man. Listen, but CC doing the most. Her voice, the way she talked, she became the third mic on the morning show. I was so proud of her. Like, for real. I listen to 99 Jams. Like, for real.
He sure is. He
I'm
recorded
proud of CC because it was like a little step. When I saw them, I'm like, look at them. That's how you do it, CC. Keep that thing going. Go from the Saturday only. She was only on Saturdays, and then probably some days when people ain't show up. Then she got on that morning show. Oh, shit. She got that third mic. Proud of CC. CC doing the most.
From a 1/3 mic to another.
From a third mic to another.
So safe to say you like CC.
I like CC. I love CC.
Oh yeah.
I love CC. I really do.
CC got some hot dogs for you.
You walk in here right now, what would you do?
I smile. I feel like when Kodak Black was like, I think so.
The way he blushing right now, like,
CC, I think so. No, but CC is that, man. CC is just her. Honestly, man, CC, we got to get on here because I saw like the progression in how she did her
you sound
thing.
real like sold on her, so
Oh, no,
DJ
don't
Nasty
call her.
gonna help us.
He's gonna go CC.
I think so.
Fat Man Hot Dogs for the VC.
Hey, I said Super Cindy.
I be calling it
He said CC, and we on the CC train right now.
Let me see if I get my dog. Let me see if
I be calling CC. I be calling. They'll never answer.
Let me see if I get my dog on the phone.
99 Jams. I got
DJ Nasty gonna help us bring them on.
Oh yeah, nah. I mean, you know, it's all love.
Listen,
That's my staff. So
Listen,
of course, you know.
I be calling in 99
Let me see
Jams
if I
on
can
with
get on the
it. They
phone.
done got a little voicemail now. When you finish calling, they don't even let it keep ringing no more. They be like, "Hey, try again."
She may be sleeping right now.
She
Let's
probably
see.
sleeping.
Either
'Cause you know she
sleeping or
gotta be
hustling.
sleeping. Man, let's leave CC sleep. She got a morning show to do in the morning.
I do too, man. You forgot about that.
You the boss. You the boss.
Yo, so the boss could be late?
You
Is
the
that what you're
boss.
saying?
Yeah, the boss can be late.
No.
I was late a little bit earlier, so.
Yeah, you the boss can be kind of late.
Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, he's freaking out. He is freaking out.
You eating crabs?
It's the Jameson.
Your little fat ass
Sure
eating
is.
crabs and shit. Check you out.
You still on air.
So listen. So that's my man, Fat Man, aka Hot Dogs.
Fat Man Hot Dogs. How you doing, CC?
So he wants to tell you something real quick.
I'm very proud of you. I done heard you on the Saturdays, and I done seen it. Now you're the third mic on the morning show. I'm very proud of you, okay? Yes. No problem.
So Cece, you got to give him the typical. You know what you got to give him. That Detroit vibe. You got to give him. Yeah.
What up, dog? Oh, man.
What up, dog?
That's what's up.
Yeah, you got to get.
Listen, CC, we want to see you right here at this hip hop roundtable, okay? So we're gonna be reaching out to you via Nasty, so we could get you on an interview right here on our podcast. As we on right now, so
I'm gonna wait for you in the morning. I can't wait.
I can't send you this clip, CC. We gonna send it to you.
I can't wait. Fat Man Hot Dogs.
All right. Goodbye. See you in the morning.
Listen, hey, we got much excitement on this show today.
Jaws hurt real tight.
So much excitement. Yo, this boy's high pitch. High pitch.
I should have a grill in. Damn.
Yeah, it's okay. You got the two at the bottom. Is working.
Damn. Man, shout out to CC doing the most, but for real. See, Nancy, you understand what I'm saying? How
But see the name, but see how that worked, right?
Yeah.
It's all about relationships.
Yes.
See what I'm saying? Like, it's nothing for me to get on the phone with anybody that I rock with. Like, hey, you know, boo, whatever. It's done.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So,
Man,
like,
listen.
if I don't have a relationship, I don't make that happen.
Yeah.
That's the whole point, and that's
Relationship,
what I'm
yeah.
trying to stress about this business. Like, this is all about relationships.
You gotta have them.
You gotta
Absolutely. So let's talk about this relationship with you and T-Pain.
Okay.
Before we got off camera, you know,
CC got a relationship.
shut your ass up.
She said, "What up?" No,
We gotta continue this interview.
Go ahead.
So,
Is he fangirling over here?
So my relationship with T-Pain, I used to DJ for him. And there was a group that he had. It's called the Nappy Heads. Shout out to the Nappy Heads. Back in those days, there was a song that they had that was super big called Robbery. And I was their tour DJ. So we traveled everywhere in a van, literally road
Real
running.
old school.
We was road running everywhere. And eventually the group broke up. And when the group broke up, you know, everybody's doing their own thing. And Pain pops off. And
So Pain was a part of that group.
Yes.
Wow.
Yeah. He pops off and he asked me to DJ for him. And that's how I got on with him. And I ended up having to do some incarceration time. And that's how I got off with him. So, but that's still my brother to this day, though.
Did you serve time during your stardom? Or would you say that was before DJ Nasty was really like critically acclaimed?
Nah, it was before. I mean, it was on the grind.
Okay.
But you know,
It's never affected you or your past has never closed doors or hindered opportunities for you? What would you say to these really reckless artists that, you know, do all type of crazy stuff out there? Because people don't realize with the internet, like you said earlier, that was the worst thing ever invented. People don't realize when you make a bad decision, it really haunts you. So for someone who actually went through something, what kind of advice, even though you weren't affected by it, you see it now, it's very prevalent today. What kind of advice would you give to artists about their behavior on social media?
you gotta chill.
And what they put out?
Like the thing that people gotta understand is everybody sees you.
Yeah.
Regardless of if they follow you, if they don't follow you. There are people that follow you that can send your stuff to other people that probably don't follow you. And then they see this one thing about you and immediately they formulate perceptions about you. Once people formulate a perception about you, it's over.
That's it.
It's over. It's a wrap.
That makes sense.
You know what I'm saying? You don't want anybody to formulate any opinion about you. Because once that's done and the narrative is spun about you, it's a wrap.
Right. And I think people think that all press is good press, and that's really not true.
I mean, no, I would definitely disagree. All press is good press. The thing is how you use the negative press. You see what I'm saying?
Choose. We
I don't
talking
know.
choose.
If you got negative press, you got negative press, DJ.
No,
Like,
the thing is,
how can you if it's too bad?
That's
like
why you gotta have
how
it's
can
very
R.
easy.
Kelly flip his negative press? How can Bill Cosby flip his negative press?
Okay, so
how can Sukianna
I give you a
flip
prime
her
example.
negative press?
The Baby had an issue dealing with the LGBTQ community,
I remember
right?
that.
Guess what? He just dropped a hit record. Ain't nobody talking about that now.
But how did he flip it?
He dropped a hit record and nobody's talking about what he did back
Okay,
in the
so
day.
what about the examples that I gave? How do they
Well,
do
R.
that?
Kelly?
Yeah, because
Well, R. Kelly in jail, he can't drop nothing but
That's
the
what
soap.
I'm saying. Like, there has to be a level that you reach where you cannot flip it.
I mean, there is no such thing as a level. I mean, at the end of the day, you start from the bottom. You don't want any
When I say
negative
level, I
press.
mean like a level of horrendous activity or bad press that you like.
R. Kelly
Bill
can-
Cosby cannot flip it.
Now, Bill Cosby made a mistake, and guess what? Nobody gonna ever talk about Cosby ever again.
That's sad though. It's bad press.
But I mean, at the end of the day,
But it was
remember
true.
before the press, before that incident that he went through, he was America's dad.
yeah. That hurt me so
You know
bad
what I'm
because
saying?
I
He
love
was America's
Bill.
dad. He made a mistake.
Yeah.
He paid for the mistake. He got out of jail. And Bill Cosby, 80-something years old, he ain't going back to TV no more. It's over for him.
Right.
But you don't hear nobody talking about him no more.
Right. So I guess too, because the society that we live in now, people kind of get over stuff kind of faster
It's very
too.
fast.
Like it's not like before where if you did something bad or you had something negative in the tabloids,
Right.
it followed you for a while.
Nah.
Now it's like
That's
instant gratification.
And I mean, that's positive things too. Like I just did the BT Awards Sunday. By Friday, nobody will be talking about the BT Awards.
That's sad. That is very true.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
literally.
sad.
Friday, nobody will be talking about it.
Nobody.
All right, will you be talking about it on your morning show?
They probably gonna be.
We talked about it already.
But I'm saying like
They gonna talk
you
about
already
things
did
that
it
was in
once.
that
That's
debate.
it. That's the moment.
I mean, I'm looking for the next moment.
Right. So there ain't no bringing it back up.
I'm looking for the next moment. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm all again, for me, it's all about forward motion. Like I'm always looking for
Well, it
the
would have
next.
made sense. You spoke about it yesterday because it was Monday, right? So okay, that
So
makes
now
sense.
I'm looking for the next moment.
the next moment.
And the next moment. And the next one. And the next one. You know
I
what I'm
think the
saying?
next moment should be y'all have Fat Man hot dogs to come 99 June.
Yeah, so you can rub CC's booty or something.
Nah, I can put my hot dog in CC's stomach.
Oh.
Commercial, cut to commercial. Color lines,
I can put that sausage in and hurry. It's a Jameson. I'm just saying.
No,
The
Nasty,
next
it's been amazing having you up here. You know what I'm saying? We definitely got a lot of knowledge from you today. Got a lot of answered or questions answered. And one of the things that I think I admire most about you is that every time I see you live, you literally are lit, right? And shout out to BB Sundays. You know what I'm saying? They are not only an event that I enjoy doing, but a client that I love to represent. And that's an event where for me, that's where I connected with you the most because you actually connect with the crowd. There's
Yeah.
DJs we have and features sometimes, they kind of just chill on stage, do their thing, but you really make it about the people.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, when you have people come and they pay their hard-earned money, they want to be entertained. It's not, I can stay at home and listen to music. Mm-hmm. I can play whatever song I want to play at home. So
But that MC
if
element.
you're coming to a party to see me, you better believe it's a show.
Absolutely.
It's not just about playing music. And I mean, I'm going to give you a show in all aspects and all type of ways. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to connect with the people, and then I'm going to musically connect with the people, and we just going to have a great time.
And that you do. And speaking of a great time, I want to get into this story real quick, which I know you'll give me a better version of it. But you had that moment, right, where I guess you might have been, and correct me if I'm wrong with this. You were drunk on your set or something happened, and you said, "Oh," and that kind of stuck with you forever. Talk about that a little bit,
So,
or take us through that journey, because I don't want to give people the wrong version of the story. But it's something like that, y'all.
so what happened was, it was my first night at Take One. And my very first night in there was a big fight. And it was some strippers from Miami and some strippers from Atlanta, and it was going at it.
Oh, the strippers were
They
fighting.
were going at it.
Oh, that's gruesome.
So mind you,
Wow.
I was spooked because I'm in Lil Haiti. And of course, back in the day, you hear everybody, get knocked off in Lil Haiti. So I'm spooked.
Yeah.
Immediately, I'm spooked. Like, oh, I'm scared as hell. So the bartender, shout out to TT, her name is TT. She said, "Baby, are you all right?" I said, "No." She said, "No." She's like, "Baby, you got to calm down." I said, "I don't know." She said, "You need a drink?" And I was like, "Please." And she said, "Well, what do you want?" I said, "Patron. And if I have a beer, that'd be great." So she gave me some Patron, and I took the Patron, and I got this Heineken. And I'm drinking a Heineken, and I'm literally just watching everything just unfold. And she's like, "Baby, this is gonna be all right." And I'm like, "I don't know about this.
This ain't for me.
This ain't for me." So as I'm getting ready to set up the play, because my man Big Will, God bless his soul, Big Will was actually playing because it was his night.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm getting ready to get set up to do my thing. And TT comes to the booth. She says, "Nancy, you okay?" I said, "No, I need another drink." So she brought me another Patron and another Heineken. So I took the Patron, I'm drinking the Heineken, and now I'm on another level right now.
I'm on a new level.
Uh-huh.
So back in the days when I was in Tallahassee, they used to call me Mr. O Official. That was my thing. Mr. O Official, that was my whole thing.
Uh-huh.
So when I got to Take One, I tried to say "oh" and I couldn't say it. I just kept saying "oh, oh, oh, oh."
Because you were drunk.
I'm out of there. And I'm like, oh. So the owner heard me. And he went in the back and he told Will, he said, man, I don't know who that is up there barking, but I like it. But I don't know what he's talking about.
Yeah.
He's like, man, I'm out of there. I don't know what you're talking about. So the very next night, TT at the bar, she said, baby, you okay? I said, I'm hurt, but I'm all right. She said, no, I got you. And she gave me the same thing, Patron and a Heineken. So I'm drinking again. And it's Friday, and I'm talking about club, wide open.
Frankie Friday.
Wide open. So she gave me another one again. I go in the booth. I'm playing Jeezy, from what I remember. Club, piped up. Mm-hmm. And I just, oh. So there was a lady there. Her name was Portia. She was like a host. Portia was like,
Portia?
Yeah, Portia.
Okay, come on.
So Portia was like, I don't know who he is, but he is a star.
Oh, that's what's up.
And I love him.
That's what's up.
But I don't know what's going on. I'm trying to say official. I can't say it. I'm just, oh. So Will was like, bro, whatever you doing, just keep doing it. So every time I went to take one, they gave me the same thing to drink all the time. And then I realized what was going on.
Yeah.
Because I started getting a tolerance for it.
Yeah.
So they're like, nah, Nancy, do the old thing. And I'm like, oh. And then I just kept doing it. And it just stuck. And then there it is. Like, oh. And I'm like, okay.
And I recognize it as like iconically 3 O's.
Yeah,
like
it's 3.
It's just like that. Oh.
Yeah, it's 3. So like I just did it, and I didn't know what I was doing. I was just messing around. And people just started catching on to it. And once people started catching on to it, I was like, oh, this may be my little thing.
Oh, that's
ad lib. That's fire. And you hear it in records. You hear it like, you know,
for free. It's those tickets to M. Sneak.
And when you hear the 3 O's, that's that triple O gang.
Now here's the funny thing, right? The funny thing is Timbaland heard it. And shout out my man DJ Feezy. He down with Timbaland. So they were in the studio, and he was like, yo, man, you got to get nasty in the studio over here. So if Feezy calls me, he's like, yo, where you at? And I'm like, yo, I'm at, hey, we're busy. Okay. If Feezy calls me, he's like, yo, bro, where you at? I'm like, yo, I'm at the crib. He's like, man, I need you to come by Hit Factory. Hit Factory. There's only 2 people that work out of Hit Factory. Birdman and Timbaland. That's it. Nobody else works out of there. Well, because Cash Money got a side and Timbaland got a side. Nobody else works out of there. That's it. So now I go over there, and Feezy's there. He's like, yo, man, come in the lab. I come in, I see Timbaland. I'm spooked. It's Timbaland. It's like, he's a legend. This man put on Missy Elliott. Like, he's a god. So like, yo, Nasty, what's up, bro? I'm like, nah. And he's like, bro, I hear you. He said, man, you right, killing the S word. He said, you killing it. I said, bro, I appreciate it. He said, man, what is it going to take for me to get that out you? I said, what? He said, nah, man, I want to put it on the record. I said, you want to do what? I said, bro, you could have it. It's yours. Like, whatever you want. Like, bro, you're Timbaland, for God's sakes. Like, are you...
Yeah.
You know, you're Timbaland. Bum, 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 bum. You're Timbaland, sir. Everybody just laughing. He's like, nah, and that's like, for real. Like, I want to put it up. I went right in that booth so fast. Oh. He was in that like, yeah.
Oh, that's dope.
Yeah.
So for you, it wasn't about the money. It was about the opportunity.
Did he come on his own?
Nah, he never put it out.
Oh, no. That's such a sad ending. I know, but that would have been a dope full circle.
But for me...
He still got it, though.
But for me, it's more the relationship.
Yeah.
The relationship.
Again, like, I got a relationship with Timbo now. So it's like, when I'm ready and I need that vibe, hey, yo, Tim, what's up?
Remember me.
You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
But the funny thing is, like, he remembers. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it all comes back full circle to tell everybody, like, relationships are key.
Yes, sir.
It's key. You know what I'm saying? Like, you never know what this one thing may do for you. You never know where it may take you. You never, like, I have people even in the radio industry, like, would just never help or never try to push, or, you know what I'm saying? Like, and now I go back and I look and I'm like, I'm a APD now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I don't brag about it. I don't boast about it, like, because I still go on the street and I still be in the same dope holes that I used to be at. I still be in the same traps that I used to be at. You know what I'm saying? Like, ain't no difference.
I'm glad you're saying that because I wanted to segue, and this is my final question for you. And it's funny that you literally are talking about that because I wanted to ask you, how does DJ Nasty, Randall Floyd, under that DJ Nasty name, how does he keep his humility?
I mean, I understand that I could lose it all like that.
Oh man,
Powerful.
I could lose because I've been there. I've done it. When I was in Tallahassee, I was the man. Like, I was the man. Like, nothing came through Tallahassee without me touching it. You know what I'm saying? Nothing. And I messed around and got big-headed and started believing the hype and believing what everybody was telling me. Oh, you the next this, you the next that, you the next this. You're bigger than this person. You're bigger than that person. I started believing that. But again, at that time, I was young, dumb, stupid, didn't know no better. And I lost it all. Because I made one stupid mistake and I lost it all. So after going through that experience, it just taught me just to be humble. It taught me just to, you know what I'm saying? Like, you can lose it. You know what I'm saying? It taught me never to do people wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, because the same people you do the one going up, you got to see them when you fall.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? So I done been through that. I ain't trying to go through that no more. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I never, like, when I got called in that office and they told me they wanted to give me the assistant program director title, I cried, first of all, because I couldn't believe it. You know what I'm saying? Being born and raised from here, like, I grew up listening to 99 Jams. Like, back in the day when James T and Tamara D and Marvin Dixon, when they was on, Benji Brown and Shelby Rushing, like, I mean, I can go on for days. You know what I'm saying? Like,
And Shelby's still on.
you know what I'm saying? Like,
Legacy.
I listened and you know what I'm saying? I learned from all of those individuals. Terry Alexander, Albie Silk, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah.
all these greats. And it's like, y'all want me, guy from the street, to program this station?
Let's do it.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you can't, that right there is the most humbling experience in life. And especially with the trials and the tribulations that I went through in my radio career, for them to think of me enough to say, hey, we want you to take us to the promised land. Me? Y'all could have picked anybody. I mean, you could have picked anybody. You could have brought somebody in from out of town. Like, you could have did anything. But me? You know what I'm saying? Like,
That really made you feel like, wow, seen, heard.
nah, but those are the things.
Miami, man.
But those are the things that keep me humble. And like, I don't get caught, like, there was talks back in the day, man, you the next DJ Khaled, you the next this, you the next. I don't get caught up in that. I never get caught up in that. Yeah,
And there's no need to compare when everybody's great at what they do.
Everybody's great.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, you the voice of the street. You the next Uncle Al. Listen, I'm the
DJ Nasty.
I'm the next DJ Nasty 305. That's who I am.
DJ
Yes.
Nasty 305.
Let's clap it up for that. Clap it up for DJ Nasty.
305.
You
You
feel me?
already know. Listen, Nasty, we appreciate having you.
Nah,
you know what I'm
it's
saying?
love.
Thank you for spending this time with us. We want to definitely make sure that everybody that's tuned in, locked in, leave your comments, like this video, make sure that you subscribe to this amazing channel, okay? We got so many dope videos, and I highly recommend. I know y'all heard me mention them a few times, but I do highly recommend for you to watch our past videos for some of our past guests from 99 Jams, because listen, I'm telling you right now, we about to have every single one of our people that we love at 99 Jams on this show. You're going to get your CC Dream.
CC doing the most.
Yes, okay. We going to get Super Cindy up in here, hopefully. We're going to get K-Fox up in here, hopefully. Listen, there's just so many legends, so many amazing people. DJ Nasty, thank you so much. We appreciate you.
Follow me.
Listen, follow him. Y'all
Follow
see it
me.
right there. Y'all see it right there.
Follow me.
DJ Nasty
At
305.
DJ Nasty 305 on everything. Instagram, Snapchat. I ain't got no TikTok, so don't follow me on TikTok. I ain't got that.
He ain't TikToking.
Facebook, Twitter, Christian Mingle, blackpeoplemeet.net, faithhoroscope.com, whatever it is, at DJ Nasty 305. Follow me on all platforms.
Yes, sir. And where can they follow you, Fat Man?
Y'all can follow me, Solo the NHS on Instagram. Also, Fat Man Hot Dogs everywhere. That's on Facebook, Instagram.
Why we can't get no hot dogs on the radio station?
Listen, you can. If you
We'll
can.
make it happen.
We can make it happen.
He
Let's
got the
make it
best
happen.
glizzies in the game.
I got the best gourmet glizzies in the game.
Yeah, you better talk about it.
Yes, sir. Yes,
No,
sir.
he really
yes,
does
sir.
though, and those veggie ones for all my vegetarians
I got
out
the
there,
vegan.
them vegan,
I got the turkey
like,
and chicken for those who don't eat beef or pork.
They are phenomenal.
They're
They are
phenomenal.
phenomenal.
Miami's #1 hot dog and sausage spot with Miami's #1 for hip hop and R&B. You know, 99 Jams. You know, right here. You feel me?
You better believe it.
Let's do it. You better believe it.
that
Nah,
audio
yeah.
right there. Listen, y'all, my name is Frankie Red. Be sure to follow me at Frankie Red Words. That is Frankie with the IE. Red is the color, words with the Z. And of course, y'all already know I got the best lipstick in the game, 24-hour matte lipstick. Follow Besos by Red. Get you that Besos by Red. I'm wearing it right now.
Besos.
24-hour Besos. Mwah. And thank y'all so much for tuning in. This is the Hip Hop Roundtable on the Phoenix TV.
Yeah.
See you next time. This probably was like this and Dada Perrine people.
He shot out.
Because I said to him my favorite interview was Dada, and I didn't even know him. Literally, that was a full research interview,
Man,
bro.
y'all gotta get me
I
at
mean, it's so much stuff I can talk about.
That was awesome. Thank you so much. That was great.
Y'all took pictures already?
No.
We gotta do the pictures.
Yeah, we're gonna do the picture. We couldn't do the pictures without you.
Let's do it.
What you talking about?
Man, that's y'all
Thank
gotta
you
get
so
me at
much.
99 Jams.
No problem.
Man, whenever you ready to talk about some more.
Well,
Y'all
we'll
gotta
bring
get me
you
at
right
99
back.
Jams. I done asked Jules. I done asked
So let me ask you,
Nicki Montana.
if we wanted to get Fat Man to maybe, cater 99 Jams morning show, how can he make that happen?
You want to do it?
Tomorrow if you want to.
You gonna bring a hot dog stand or
I
something?
could bring a hot dog. I got a food trailer and a hot dog stand.
What would it cost?
Nothing. Just say
Just
shout
a
out
Fat
to Fat
Man
Man hot
shout out
dog.
real quick.
I call enough. I'm on Jules damn near every day. When she have a question of the day, I'm gonna call in.
No shit. I mean, it's on you. Whatever you want to do it.
Okay, I'll get your number.
DM you?
Matter of fact, now I'm gonna get his
Can
number.
he
I ain't
DM
gonna DM him because he probably think I'm an artist.
Hottest.
I got the hottest.
streets.
Yeah, I got the hottest hot dog in the streets. I got the hottest hot dogs in the streets. Well, I don't want to overwhelm
Hey, man.
you with favors,
Hey, Nasty,
but I
man.
have a separate question for you too, Nasty.
Nasty, I
Real
appreciate
fine.
you, bro.
Okay.
100%, man.
Real
100%,
fine.
dog.
842.
I'm gonna take it down.
842.
842.
I want a Phoenix shout out too. Whenever that happens, you heard me, Solo?
Huh?
I want a Phoenix shout out.
What? What Phoenix get shut? She can be there through the whole interview. We got DJ Nasty. Give us give me the real deal. What it is, critic. So you can be like, man, this shit here good.
Not the glizzy, though.
Let me show you what I'm working with right now. That was the one for the day. That's a taco sausage sandwich.
Taco. What?
A taco
What? Let
sausage
me see.
sandwich.
A taco sausage sandwich?
You made a pink sauce for Radio Jules, right?
Yeah, I did a pink sauce.
So
for
when can we
Jules.
get that
That's
Miami
the
J
chicken
sauce?
That's a chicken bacon ranch sausage sandwich.
Are you
Chicken
sponsoring
bacon
me?
ranch.
Yep. That's the Mac Daddy. That's with the macaroni and cheese on the sausage sandwich.
What's up with the Phoenix? With the,
Bro, can
the
I
steak?
see what the hell you talking about? Jesus
That's the macaroni and
Christ.
cheese. Let me see. I got
That look
another
like
one.
really good.
That's
collection.
called the Alex. When people come and they order different things, I name it after them. But that's chicken, onions, bell peppers, macaroni and cheese with jerk sauce on a sausage sandwich.
Bro, he
Yeah.
do his thing.
Yeah.
No, they're
Where
really
you
good.
normally be at?
On 50.
That's all, folks.